You're live. Perfect. That's what fast internet does for
Let's go.
you.
We love fast internet.
Facts. Oh, I just ruined my shit. All right. Well, that's not how I was supposed to start that. Welcome to One Piece University episode Arc Villains. I'm not doing numbers no more. I'm naming the episode off of what we're talking about. So this is the Arc Villain tier list episode of OPU. We're
Oh,
so
Corey, you gotta update the thumbnail. Oh wait, never mind.
yeah, it's gonna do it. I don't know why it starts off like that, but it's gonna refresh and change it. Was it the banner at first?
Yes.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. I don't know.
Did that happen last time?
Yeah, it did last time too.
Bro, what the hell?
I know, right? So we are very excited to be back. I know we missed last week, so we coming at y'all crazy this week. Friday's gonna be a banger. Today is gonna be a banger. We're just excited. So without any further ado, I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. As y'all can see, we're down JJ and Zane, but we still gonna have a good stream because it's OBU. You know what I'm saying? So preach. I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this stream. This is probably the most excited I've been since. Well, it's been, I think, probably since the arcs, but as far as the villains go, One Piece has some of my favorite villains, so definitely gonna be a fun one.
For sure. Where we reach at?
You can find me at Marshall D Preach on YouTube and Twitter as well, and I just made a TikTok.
Yes,
Brand new.
sir. Follow the TikTok. Hey,
New
he
to the
started
TikTok streets for sure.
it. Hey.
All right, Prince, you good?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is Principal Anime. I am a One Piece YouTuber, TikToker, as I was showing very heavy enthusiasm on it. But yeah, pretty much everything. You can find me everywhere at Principal Anime. And villains are extremely fun to talk about, as always. Definitely a controversial thumbnail, but we'll get into it. I'm very excited. OPU is back. We do what we do.
Facts, man. We miss y'all, boy. JJ, OPU. We do. We go. I'm about to
We
say
do
it
what
for
we
you. All right, Sabo. Let's hear it, man.
Yo, what's up? I'm Sabo. You can catch me on Twitter at @full_Sabo. It's gonna be a good stream. We're about to get into these villains because there's a lot of good ones out there, but we're gonna see where we rate them because some of them is S tier just off of character and who they was with, but not for the fighting. So
All right, for sure, man. So, wasting no time. First up, we have Inaru, the main villain of Skypiea. I'm gonna preface this. Earlier today, I was in a space. There was like 70 people in there, so I'm sure y'all heard it. Tachi D Spin said, y'all lucky updating Premiere. If Arlo ain't top 5, he gonna be disappointed. Hey, we gonna see.
Yeah.
But earlier today, it was a decent amount of people, like 10 people tried to argue me and Geo down that Skypiea was a top 5 One Piece arc. So if I say something disrespectful about Inaru in this stream, that's why. But anyway, I will start with you, Preach. What you got for Inaru, man?
Ooh. I'm trying to think because I do like him as a character, but I feel like as a villain, not so much. I think for now I'll put him in B, but I'm willing to change on that. Just how whatever you guys say to convince me, because I'm kind of wavering between like B, maybe C.
Okay, cool. What about you, Sabo?
I'm honestly gonna have Enru at a C because after after we meet him and whatnot, and after Luffy shut off his brain, he kind of just turned into like a joke to me, and he cool as a character and whatnot, but I see him in the future kind of being like an anti-hero, you know.
Okay, all right. C, we got B, C so far. Prince, what you got?
I'm gonna have to go B as well because in terms of a major villain, didn't really pack the heat as some other ones did. But in terms of some overall villains, like in the entire story, he did kind of decent. Like in terms of his projection as to why he conquered over Skypiea and whatnot. My only real thing that I love about NL, which is why he's in B, is his fruit and the way he uses it. Other than that, if he didn't have that fruit, man, it would be much lower. I like C or even D. Like, but his fruit is what really compels me to him and like makes him a very interesting villain.
I feel that. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with. All right. As a villain, once again, I think he was kind of, but his character is so cool, and the fact that he was the first observation hockey guy we met, and the fact that he used his electricity devil fruit to magnify his observation hockey to basically be a god of the upper room. People don't fear God. God is, that's a cold line. You feel me? I'm gonna throw him in B tier, man. I'm gonna just do that, bro. God is
what it is
is
with
cold though.
with NL. I think what it is like it's probably one of the more entertaining on this list. And so that's why I love his character. I feel like as a villain, we didn't see his motivations really. Like he wasn't really explored. We don't really know much. Like he was really just evil, just to be evil, which was fun and it was entertaining. But like I don't know. I feel like even if do you think we're gonna see him again in the series?
I know a lot of people think we're going to the moon. I don't see it personally, so I don't think that we see.
Yeah,
him
I feel
again.
because we're gonna get to other characters like Kaido, but I feel like for Enel, his motivations or his backstory, we're never gonna see it. Like maybe we'll see him come down in the end, in the final war, but I feel like we don't have time to go and dive into his character more. So I think B is fair for me.
All right. So overall, B cool. We cool with B.
We cool with B. Although we did literally just disagree with our thumbnail, but it's cool. We go with B.
That's fine. That's how you get the clicks, you know.
The clicks. Y'all know about the clicks. See, we got 8 watching now. We know about the clicks.
Yeah,
If you're new, subscribe.
I'm gonna throw him at the lowest of B tier. Whoever is B tier probably gonna be ahead of him for me personally. So next up is Virgo, and I mean I'm sure y'all know this, but just for the chat, he was the main villain. I guess not even the main villain, but one of the big villains of Punk Hazard. You know, he got saved when he was trying to fight against Sanji, and he was working with Doflamingo. That was the most interesting part about him to me personally. But how y'all feel about Virgo? I'm gonna start with you first, Prince.
Have to say, very much easily I can say this, but he was definitely more intimidating than Caesar, I feel, from the get-go. Like even like when like Caesar wasn't revealed completely and like he had his little laugh and like him talking with his gas and stuff, I was like, who the hell is this bum? And then Virgo came in and I was like, he's okay. And then as soon as they brought out this whole like random ass shit sticking to his face, I'm like, yeah, this shit's not good. So like honestly, like if I were to put him in B, it's at the very lowest tier of it. But I would rather go honestly high C in my opinion.
Okay, what about you, Sabo?
I put Virgo at a B. Like he was demolishing both Smoker and yeah, that's not really a feat, but he also beat Law. Like like he was also
Smoker not
beating Law.
What you say, man?
Bro, he had Smoker didn't deserve that, bro.
Bro, post time skip Smoker is a fucking loser, bro.
Smoker's like a rite of passage in the new world at this point. Like
beat him up. If you want some clout, beat him up. Go ahead, bro.
that theory
some
of like
easy free
Smoker
clout.
getting the G boost, that has to happen. Or if not, he's.
What was the theory?
There's like a theory. Someone told me that Smoker will get an SSG enhancement, and if that doesn't happen, I just don't know where we go with his character. But I'll keep it real with Virgo. I never liked Virgo. I always thought his gag of like the meat being stuck to his face was just so stupid. I don't know why, but
It's so weird.
the only cool thing about him was the ornament hockey, the full body.
Bro.
But aside from that, he just had like no personality, kind of boring. I think I'll go, and the only reason I won't go lower though is just I'm looking at this list and there are some bad villains in this list. But I'll go C for now.
What was your pick gonna be, Sabo?
I put him at a B.
Okay, I'm gonna go C, bro. I think he is. Like I said, the food on face. It was kind of funny to me at first, but I thought I was just like, all right, bro, cool. And everyone that does full body armor hockey gets one shotted. So that's
I
not
actually
that
tend
cool
to
me.
notice that. And the funny thing is, as soon as he brought out the full body armament hockey, bro, garbage. Lock cut
You
him
feel
in
me?
half.
It's like that's like a bad omen. If
Yeah.
anybody does that in One Piece, they finna lose. So C fine with everybody. Foxy
I like
over
C.
Virgo.
I think
Whoa.
he's fine.
Okay. I skipped that arc, so now let me stop. Are y'all cool with C? All right, bet. All right. Next up is maybe our first very low. Nah, let me stop. That's just me. Alvida. Oh man, Sabo, I'm gonna let you start with Alvida, man.
Man, like which version? Like
This
which?
is the skinny Alvida on this picture, but we're gonna use her in totality. So fat and skinny Alvida.
F.
F. Ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
See,
F.
Yonko Commander right there.
She is a Yoko commander. Right, like a YC5.
I don't care.
She's the same level as Virgo, which is debatably the same level as Vista, which is the same level as Beyond. Let me stop. All right.
Her fruit, ever since she got in the New World, has become neutralized. Everybody in New World pretty much has armor hockey. Everybody can touch her.
Yeah, I don't. The
She's not
slip
slipping off
fruit, that's
anything.
weird. That's very weird. How did it slip her weight off? Can someone please understand? I mean, explain that to me.
If no,
Why is she just skin and bones? Then you feel, well, I don't know, bro. I ain't, you know what? I'm not gonna even rack my brain. Oda just wanted to redo her character, just like he wanted to do Shinobu looking good again. So forget it. How about you, Preach? What you got for Alvida?
I'm gonna go F too.
Damn, she is okay.
Even on the first time we saw her, she's just bullying Kobe, and it's like it's not really too hard to do. But I mean, yeah, after that, it doesn't get much better. So yeah, I think F is fair.
All right, I got a quick question. If this was just skinny Alvida, what would she be?
Still F.
F.
Okay. All right. Well, all right, Prince. What you got, man? We go like the video. I guess Prince is a little busy.
I will say at least I guess they were going to capture Luffy, so I guess you can give credit for that. They did get lucked out there with the lightning, but I don't know, man. Like Alvida just no
Alvina
memorable.
wasn't a part of the crew then, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was there. She was at Lockdown with him. She was skinny then.
Yeah,
wasn't she?
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Dang. I don't know, but like she got one tapped and like she didn't even do nothing at lockdown.
Oh, we got somebody in the chat. Bobby says a slip fruit got him bricked up. All right, man. Prince said he'll be back in 15-20. Okay, it's all good. Alrighty. Let's throw her in the F tier. No bricks on this chat. All right. Next up is Axe Hand Morgan, the GOAT himself.
Yo, these first ones are pretty rough.
Yeah, it's looking bad right now, bro.
For real.
For a while, it's looking so bad. So what you got, Preach for Axe Hand, bro?
Oh man, I think I'm about to go F again.
God, man, he is the person.
You know what though? Do you remember in the cover story he did get one off on Garb, which was pretty impressive.
Bro, God was
let
sleep,
him do
bro.
Yeah, Garb wasn't.
I mean,
And bro, Garp was asleep and he's standing there full force swings and he only did a flesh wound.
right. He is weak as hell. Well, he said Axe Hand and Captain Kuro disappeared after Lockdown. If I'm not mistaken, Axe Hand was not an Impel Down, right?
Uh,
Hmm. He might have been.
I don't think he was. I'm not sure. I don't remember because Impel Down was kind of like a blur. Somebody said they're in cross gear. Bobby said they're in cross gear. I think Don Krieg is in cross gear. But I don't know, man. I gotta give Axe Head a D at least for me, cause that is the guy that Zoro defeated, the only main arc villain that Zoro defeated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted to be Kaido. It wasn't. So I'm gonna go D for Axe Head. What about you, Sabo?
I'm also gonna have to go F. Like,
I'm trying to be nice to these fellas, man. Y'all making free time skip look bad, man.
it's hard, man.
Oh my god, I might need to skip up to somebody more interesting, bro.
Because like, actually, Morgan, like Luffy came in and just toyed with him and one tapped him. Zoro was sitting there and was like, "I'm only doing this because his son is being a dickhead. I could escape at any time." But like, he wasn't nothing. Like, he was just bullying people who literally just couldn't fight back. And
y'all know
even
the
his Marines
backstory
was falling.
between him and Kuro?
Oh, there was one. Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a pretty interesting backstory. Now I won't lie.
There was one line that he had that I liked. I remember when it was his son. Was it Helmeppo?
His son, yeah, Helmeppo.
I think Helmeppo was telling him to do something, and like he basically just told him, "No, you're trash. You can't tell me what to do." And I remember when I first saw that, I was thinking, "Oh, Axe Morgan's gonna be cold." But bro, like the fact that Zoro easily defeated him after being left on that pole for like 5 days straight, no food. Like, come on, man.
I mean, bro, yeah, he looking bad for it. I'm not gonna lie. I will, for those in the chat who don't, wow, fat tongue. For those in the chat who don't know, Axe Hand originally captured. Well, he was about to capture Captain Kuro, but Django used his hypnosis shit to trick him into thinking that he captured him. And when he got the credit for that, that's how he became a captain. And it made his ego very big. That's why he is like he is. It's basically all Kuro's fault. And he didn't deserve to be a captain, so take that how you may. So, easy F for Axe Hand. We're going to move forward to Don Krieg. Big Don, the first fleet captain we met in Wano. So, I'm going to let you go first, Sabo. Don Krieg, what you got?
So, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but you gotta throw him right in a B because listen, you have the world's strongest swordsman chasing after you, boy. Like, not a lot of people can say that, and you survived. Like, come on now, bro. Like,
He did survive a fight with Mihawk.
Mihawk, the world's strongest swordsman, bro.
Okay, we got
remember
beats here
titles.
for Don Krieg.
Titles matter.
Titles do matter. What you got? What you got, Preach?
You know, it's kind of crazy because I've never liked Don Krieg, but I'm looking at this list and I want to put him in F, but I can't do it. I can't put him down.
Hey, that's
no
fact.
way.
They say
There's
he
no
made
way
it through the calm
that is
belt.
bro. There's no way. But yeah, Don Krieg, I never liked him. I always thought it was stupid. Like, he has all these weapons and stuff, okay?
Cool.
And then it's like it's whatever, but then I don't know, man. Like the fact that he's going in there and yeah, I guess it is Mihawk, so that's true, but it's like he took so many L's in such a short period of time. And like the portrayal was just so overhyped, so overblown, and he's just like, even when you remember when he was about to let his right hand man die, just because he wouldn't follow his orders and try to be cool with Sanji, who saved all their lives. I don't know, man. I never liked Don Krieg, but I'll probably put him at D.
I think we need to put something in the D's here because it might be getting cold over there. So I'm gonna go with D as well for Don Krieg. So is everybody cool with D?
Nah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I was not cool with that. Put him in B.
Are we gonna do D for now? You feel me? But If it's some room in that beat set later on down the line, we might bump him up. You never know.
I have to, yeah.
Man, yeah, we getting out the roast. Not yet, not quite. Never mind.
I remember why it's so hard for me to first get into One Piece, and I'm looking at it. It's just because the villains.
That's facts. None of these guys like Oda was
Villains-
trolling.
Bro, he was giving us a fun little story at first, and then he was like, "I'm gonna turn it."
He was definitely trolling. Like he was just having, yeah, you're right. He was just having fun. He was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna just write this little goofy pirate story. And it was like, hold on. He was like, yo, I'm kind of cooking right now. Hold on. I think it was Mihawk that made him realize like this could be something special.
Yeah,
But moving forward,
I think it really took off for Crocodile.
Realize too, we never saw Don Krieg again.
we've never seen him. Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah. The 1,000 chapters.
Geen was the star of that arc to me personally. I agree with that.
Bro, Ging was cold.
Yeah, fact. I mean, everybody keep having these different theories about Geen coming back. Have y'all been seeing these, bro? Bruh. They thought he was who's who. It's so many, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie. During his and Sanji's fight, I really thought he was gonna join him and become like Sanji's apprentice or something.
Yeah, man, but he's not worthy.
I don't know. He did have Sanji on the ground.
Bro, because of some gas shit, bruh. Come on, bruh. He would have beat Zoro. Zoro was too busy laying out on the ground crying, telling he never gonna lose again. Let me stop though, man. All right.
This Tachi said Kuro S tier.
I will go and tell you that is not going to be the case, my boy.
Hot take.
Bro, these early villains are so bad, bro. How long did it take Oda to write a good villain, bro?
Arlong, probably.
Arlong, literally. Oh my god. All right, we gonna go. Kuro. Where y'all got Kuro? I'm gonna go. just throw it out there, man.
I don't know. Is he better than Don Krieg? I don't even know if he probably has to be a little bit better than Don Krieg.
Does he though?
Yeah,
Like, I would put him at D, but just put him. Yeah, you can't even put him equal. I'll just put him in front of Don Krieg. I would say.
Yeah, I can't say he's with Virgo. I definitely can't say that. He gotta be D tier. Pre-time skip was good. It was so fun, but these villains were so bad.
I just don't even remember too much about Kuro.
I hated Top's arc, so I go.
Yeah, that Sir Villager was terrible to me.
I remember he had like a plan.
He
He had it.
became Kaya's butler so that he could get the inheritance. Like he was gonna kill her and get the inheritance, basically. So he was just preying on a little girl.
I don't know, man. The fact that I can't even remember too much about him, I'll put him in D.
Yeah, he gotta be high D.
Oh, I do remember, bro. His powers were lame too.
Yeah, the claw.
He'll accept D until Arlong.
He said you accept D until Arlo.
Yeah.
I'm a cook with Arlo. I ain't gonna lie, but we got why is Arlong after? Never mind. We got Buggy up next.
Yeah. Yo, Buggy, he might be the best. It's weird because as a villain he's trash, but I do like Buggy.
I think he's the coolest. I mean, if this is Orange Town arc just happened and ended, and Buggy never appears again, Buggy is easy F tier, like no question about it.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. That's
At
cap.
least an A.
Bro, Buggy
dropped
was better than
Cap.
bro, he defeated Zoro.
Who can't do that?
Bro, come on
You
now.
didn't have Emma at that point, bro. He was gonna be irrelevant regardless.
Buggy wasn't that bad.
Bro, the only thing about that arc was
Oh,
that
the
dog. That's the only
only-
good thing about that arc.
The only reason Luffy beat Buggy was because he tickled his feet.
Okay. That's
You know what I
just
just
pre-time
thought
skip in a
about?
nutshell. What up?
Like,
Zoro is a swordsman, and he cut Buggy in half and realized, damn, there's no blood, and just walked away.
Yeah.
Bruh.
How high was Zoro fighting Buggy?
Oh my god. He said, okay, that's cool.
Or he was just so overconfident he didn't even check to look. He thought he just one-shotted him.
No, he had the 4 kids dub in his mind. He knew it wasn't supposed to be no blood, so he just walked away.
Yeah, so he did the Odin cut on the board where he just perfectly sliced through him and defeated him in one fight.
Man, what we put Bucky, man? What y'all got?
No, I have to put Buggy ahead of Kuro and Donkey. I'm putting him in C.
At least a C, yeah, at least a C.
Yeah.
As a villain, okay. Yeah.
Oh, and you gotta think too, like, nah, I guess that's he, because I would say like Impel Down, he helped him out, and I guess he wasn't a villain there. So,
Oh, I do actually have a feat for Buggy. He withstood Dragon's lightning hockey or whatever it was.
You did that.
Yes, sir.
But that's one of the coldest moments. I know we're talking about villains right now, but when Luffy smiled when he thought he was about to die, and Zoro and Sanji was like, this man is smiling. That was hard, bro. But
That
anyway,
was
and they asked him like, do you believe in God? Because Luffy smiled, and then the next thing you know, he just what was it like? You see the straw hat flopping down,
yeah.
and then we didn't really like get the answer because I think it was until Skypiea where Zoro finally said that he doesn't believe in God.
The Edge Lord himself.
Yeah, I like Buggy.
We got to. I like Bug. I just hate that arc. I like Bug as a character. I hate him as a villain. He's 0 out of 10 as a villain, but he's cool as a character.
Yeah.
Next up, we got some more stinkers on the way.
Oh, bro, I don't even know who this is.
This is the girl from Baroque Works with the kilo fruit. She could fly with the butterfly. I mean, not the but with the umbrella. You remember her?
I recognize it, but I don't remember.
Okay, well that's.
I know who
that's
you're
F2.
talking about. And like, she was literally just imagine old boy from Doflamingo's crew, but only a girl, and she just didn't use it.
a weaker
she just
version
sucked.
because he had the ton fruit and she had the kilo fruit, so hers was weaker.
She has to be an F, right?
Yeah, easy because nobody knows.
Yeah,
who she is. Miss
definitely.
Valentine, that's who she is. Thank you, because I was not gonna remember her name.
This next one too.
Yeah, we're gonna
Booger
throw him in the F2 just for using boogers
Yeah.
for his bombs. When there's a lot of other things he could have did.
Well, Sabo, maybe he has something different to say because he did say it's the best.
It is, but he could not use it.
He would have got one
I
shot.
don't remember who he lost to, but I know it was not. I don't even think he lost to Luffy.
It was Luffy and Zoro. They were fighting, then they weren't really paying attention. They was like, "Get the fuck out the way," and they knocked him out. Remember?
So he was a distraction. That's
Yes.
like, man,
All right. Oh yeah, somebody called her blonde Nami in the chat. Yeah, I mean she's definitely nothing memorable about her. But going on, we finally got a good villain. Thank you, bro. We got the
Fuck.
bottom of this shit so filled out.
I'm glad that we got through that quickly though.
Oh, we got some more bad ones
Yeah.
coming soon. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not done with the bad villains. But we finally found a good one. Big Arlong, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. I'm putting him in the A tier. What about y'all?
same. Because, I mean, we all know what went on in Arlong Park.
But is this because of the art or because of Arlong?
As a like overall, like what he was doing, like his motives for it, like even if you take it away, I think he would still be that same person because they would still go and be pirates. But if we going into like his fighting ability too as a pirate and being a villain, like man, when he got in the water and he came shooting out and was doing them nosedives and whatnot, that was cool. And then he started pulling his teeth out and fighting with his teeth. That was dope.
In fact, he bit the shit out of Luffy.
You know, it's crazy because Arlong was one of my favorite, well, not my favorite characters. I thought he was one of the best characters for so long, until probably like the post time skip around there. But for a while, man, he was always in my top 10. Cause just the fact that the emotional damage that he did to Nami, like his whole mentality where like he's a fishman supremacist. I thought that was really interesting too. And once we finally got to see everything in Fishman Island, I think it did good for his character too. But
Yeah, for sure.
just initially though, like he was easily the best villain in One Piece at that point, and like just the idea of these fishmen too, were just that existing in the One Piece world, I thought was really cool at the time, and it just fit with the pirate kind of vibe that we were going for. I don't know, man. I always loved Arlong. His design, like the way he was speaking, just pure evil. But
Facts.
there's reasons behind it too. Once we figure it out, so
Yeah, I think Fishman Island did a lot for his character. I liked Arlong before Fishman Island, but as y'all know, Fisher Tiger is like my favorite character, like none Straw Hat. So his role in that story was so crazy to me, and it made me like him a lot more.
Yeah, I'm
going
uh,
A for sure.
the-
Yeah, I put him in A already. I figured everybody would say A. Is that fine with everybody?
yeah.
Yeah.
If
And-
I'm
and-
thinking,
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
thinking
Go
of
ahead.
the right, the mermaid who was able to read the crystal ball. That's his sister.
Yeah,
Um,
Madam Charlie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
You know what? I remember there was one scene with Arlong that really like, I was like, this dude is just evil. It was when Nami saved all the money up, and then he kind of like he didn't go back on his word, but he manipulated it to like still make her his slave.
yeah, he like, I ain't see no money. I mean, where's that? You feel me?
I was like, bro, this dude is like, God damn, man, like
It was the fact that he killed Bellamere, bro.
that was crazy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
He was the first villain in One Piece that really felt menacing. Like everybody else was just so goofy, or just had a dumb, quirky thing about them. But Arlong was like, no, he's really evil. Like, you have to like Luffy might lose, because they introduced Fishman off the top being 10 times stronger than a normal human or whatever they said. So
yeah. Because without
That's
Arlong,
crazy.
Right
the
down.
whole arc wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, for sure. So Arlong, big A, man. I know you're happy, Tachi. he's an A. All right, going forward, we have. Looks like we finna
Bro,
put
he
somebody else in the F tier.
He said Hitler, Shark Hitler.
Shark hit. Oh my god, bro. Oh my
Alright.
god. So yeah, we got Bellamy, bro. I'm going to go out here, man.
Yeah.
F tier for me personally.
F tier.
What about you, Sabo?
Like, I don't want to throw him in an F just because of what happened in Jerosa, but this is pre-time skip, so yeah, F. Because like, just F.
He was
Yeah.
doing all that talking to Luffy about bounties. Oh my god.
Did you like Sabo, do you like what happened in Dressrosa?
I like the fact that he finally realized, damn, I should be a man and just follow my own path instead of following somebody else. Because it
But he
was a point.
That was like at the very end.
Yeah, at the very end, like that's when I finally was happy. Like just that one moment, because it was annoying. I got tired of him.
Doesn't he make like flags or some shit now, bro?
Yeah, yo. The reason, like, I think the reason why I don't like Bellamy is like he was already bad when we first seen him, but when we saw him in Dressrosa, I was like, okay, like I could kind of respect him. He went to go to Skypiea. He saw everything. He finally believes in it. But I don't know, like just seeing him in the way it was, like he got manipulated by Doflamingo, and he said he's still going to work for Doflamingo even though he didn't want to. Like, how do you not learn your lesson from Luffy of like being free? And it was just, to me, it was just cringy. Like, Luffy's calling Bellamy a friend. It's like, bro, that's like the type of stuff like when Naruto and Sasuke, like when Naruto's calling him his friend. It's like, no, you're not.
When
That's
he
the type of
called
cringiness.
Obito a pretty cool guy, this bro, he killed your parents, bro.
Like, it's that type of cringy, like, enter between Luffy and Bellamy, bro. Like he's not your friend, bro. You one shotted him in Jaya,
Like, yeah, that was bad, bro.
and then he got manipulated. The Doflamingo was controlling him. I don't know, man. Like he's an F tier for me.
The reason I have him in F tier is solely because in that arc, Dressrosa, when Luffy was trying to get up there to fight Doflamingo, it felt like 20 episodes of Bellamy just bouncing off the wall. I was so mad at that shit, bro.
Oh, I hated
Yeah,
that.
but all had.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was so bad.
Yeah, that's terrible. So
The fact that Oda decided to, you really stalled the fight with Doflamingo with Bellamy.
like,
No
come
one-
on. So you are my friend. Ah. Oh my god, man. All right, man. We got another F. We got another low tier. I ain't gonna say F because I'm gonna let y'all decide. Mr. 3,
Yo,
bro.
Mr.
Oda
3
is
was
a
clutch
troll.
though in Marineford.
He came through clutch. He did open the thing up. You feel me? But Oda's a troll. I'm 1000% convinced. You make this man your main villain arc. I mean, for what's that arc island with the Giants? I can't remember the name of it, bro.
Yeah, Little Garden.
Yeah, Little Guard. Oh my god, what y'all got? I got him at F tier personally. What y'all say? D probably.
Yeah, I remember during the arcs tier list, I was harsh on Little Garden, but it was mostly because of Mr. 3. And I will say, to be fair, he did defeat Zoro. Like Zoro was about to die,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Like
I
I
say
just
D.
felt like, yeah, I guess I could maybe put him in D just for that fact alone. But it's like Luffy beat him pretty quickly. It wasn't even a fight.
Is he? No, he's not a low year. He's not. Never mind. And he also helped Luffy fight. What bro name is?
Magellan.
Magellan. Yeah, that was a good one. I mean, I guess it was a dumbass fucking mode he was in. I hated how it looked, but he helped.
Yeah. How is his power so broken?
Right. Candle wax? Are we like? Why is that equal to hockey? Why was Luffy able to hit him with candle wax?
Yeah, I never got that. But
Magellan isn't a Logia. He's a Paramecia.
Yeah, but well, okay. He used the wax to hit him without getting poisoned.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. All right. D tier, Sabo, what you got?
D tier. I feel like we got a couple more Fs. We can't fill it up yet.
put him below. I would put him below Dunkreed.
Below Doug.
Yeah.
Okay, so the worst of the D tier. John says he's a C tier character and a D tier antagonist. I don't even think he's a C tier character, but I respected that.
It was funny though when we seen him with Buggy, and like he's the quickest one to turn back to Croc.
Yeah, man, I don't like that. You gotta be loyal to my boy Buggy now. Don't do that. But okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath before this one. Foxy the Pirate.
You should have just slid him already in there, bro. You know.
This list is like all F.
This got me thinking, bro. Is One Piece really that good? Oh my god, the art tier list. This is crazy. The art video we made had me thinking One Piece was so much better than what I remember. But looking at the villains, I'm getting the opposite feeling. You feel me?
Yeah.
So instead of saying what tier he's going into, I need y'all to tell me where is he in F tier.
Bottom.
Oh, bottom?
Oh my god, that's bad.
No, he's not at the bottom.
He would have to. Okay. He would have to trick them into a game in order to get his stuff going. Like,
You know what? Actually, I think he's better than Bellamy.
Ooh, I got Bellamy at the top for some strange reason. I'm gonna put Bellamy after Alvita. No, I'm gonna put Bellamy in front of Alvita.
I think he's probably at the top of F or low D.
I'm gonna put him in. Okay, I'm gonna put him behind Axeham Morgan.
Because at least, I'll say this, at least he has a cool Devil Fruit. The Davy Back fight, the whole idea of that is cool too. And I don't know, like, he is just like, it's Foxy, bro, but it's like, I don't know, like, he's not the worst villain. He was annoying though.
He was very annoying.
I mean, if you think about it, he wasn't even really a villain. Like, he wasn't even doing no villainous type activities or anything. Like,
He's like a real pirate. Yeah.
Bro just wanted to play a game, man.
It's crazy, yo. That we spent a good amount of time on Foxy.
Bro, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 9 people in D or F already,
Yo,
bro.
I will say this. I hated Foxy and Luffy.
What'd you say?
I hated the Foxy Luffy fight.
Bro, I hated everything about that arc. Except for Zoro and Sanji interactions. Those were hilarious.
That fight was so bad, bro. Oh my god.
Alright, man. We got a good one, man. Crocodile. Where does Crocodile go?
Yeah, Crocodile's a good one. So it's funny too because it's perfect timing that we did this stream because Morris just dropped his video and now everyone talking about Croc and the villains. But I don't know, man. I feel like people are boosting Croc's hype right now, especially with Garfield.
No, I'm agreeing.
I like Croc. It's just like I feel like right now it's the recency bias is heavy right now.
The cross guild stuff, bro.
Yeah, the cross guild stuff is crazy hype with Croc. And it is true, like that is like the hardest shit we've seen in One Piece. But I don't know, like.
But that doesn't put him in as a direct antagonist to Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just him moving in the world.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't know.
And if we really, if we being 100% for real, bro, Baroque Works is a cool concept, but it was full of nothing but fodder, except for Mr.
Nico
1,
Robin.
Nico Robin, Mr. 1, and Mr. 2. Everybody else, bro, come on.
Yeah, Baroque was lame. I don't know. Like to me, I remember when I was reading One Piece and I seen Croc, I always thought that he was the best villain at that time.
Oh yeah, at that time easy, but there have been better villains since Croc.
The idea that he surrounded himself in a desert, he was trying to get the ancient weapons. Like his whole plan was good, especially with his own character. Like it was smart and it was just like I really liked what he was doing as a villain. I don't know. The other thing too is like I didn't like the fights with Luffy.
I didn't like the water stuff either. I did not like that.
But just him as a character was, I don't know. Like I'm like it's hard because like at the same time he did lose to like not even pre-time skip, like really early Luffy,
pre-gear Luffy,
and he was a warlord. And then but at the same time like just his design, his whole like vibe was cool. So I mean I'll put him in A.
I'm gonna put him at maybe the highest A personally, because all crew besides Big Mom full of fodder minus 2 or 3 guys. JJ said all crew besides Big Mom's crew is full of fodder minus 2 or 3 guys. I mean I know the Flying 6 got washed, bro, but they not fodder. You know, King, Queen, Jack. I know people like to hate Jack too. Jack is cold to me personally. And then you got the Flying 6. That's a stacked crew. They just not the Straw Hats. Shanks got that, you know. Shanks is loaded. He below Arlong to you, Tachi? Tachi says Alabasta arc was a banger. And him being a different type of villain, more maniacal, was very refreshing. So he's going with A tier. What about you, Sabo?
I would have to say high A, but also low S, just because of the fact that Crocodile, he was the first villain that we seen with an actual structured crew where they was designed, where they had one leader that they reported to, and then they would work their way up the chain. And then when you get into Alabasta, it was the first actual entire island besides, like, when you look at Arlong Park, like, we only seen, like, one half of Arlong Park. Like, everybody on Alabasta was like, man, something is up with whoever it is. I'm. It's been a while since I watched Alabasta, so I don't remember if they knew if it was Crocodile right away or not. Because I know he was going by like Mr. Zero or something.
Yeah, nobody knew it was Croc.
Yeah. So like he had a whole like organization and whatnot. He was kind of working like a CEO. Like it was really cool to see all that. And then we get the introduction to Nico Robin. Like it that
Yeah.
Nico Robin really like I don't really want Crocodile to be piggybacking, but she gave a big boost to him because we get the introduction to a Poneglyph and we start learning stuff. We get lore and whatnot. Like it was really cool to see. And I feel like it's breaking S, but just barely. It's like a mountain peak. It's at the top.
I respect that. I'm going to say, since we got two other OPU guys in the chat saying he's an S tier, it's fair to put him in S. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to say he gotta be the lowest S because he did all that shit and lost to pre-gear Luffy. I mean,
Prince needs to come on here and explain that because
easiest S on the list.
yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Like he needs to like come back and once he comes back, we're gonna talk about Croc once again. I want to hear what he has to say about Croc.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap him in the S because I do think he is definitely worthy of being an S, but he's the lowest S if possible, if that in that scenario.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, going forward. Whew. Back down to the dumps, man. Wappo. That was probably the worst Luffy fight in the series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I honestly I think Wappo might be worse than Foxy.
That said a lot. Oh my god, that was such a good arc, bro. It was so many good moments in the arc. But Wappo is the only thing that makes it a blimp on the radar. Drum Kingdom is definitely a high. I'm not gonna say S now. You kind of wilding with that. It's an A tier arc, but Wappo is a F tier. Wappo is the last thing I'm worried about in Drum.
Wappo is a C. Why is Wappo a C?
Like, what does Wappo do?
Wappo is
Wappo is like Orochi
bottom.
without a Kaido. Literally.
Like Luffy took more damage climbing up the mountain with Sanji and Nami than he took from Wappo. Like,
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, you not lying though,
That's facts.
bro. That's
Action was a better.
I'm going F, bro.
F for F.
Below
easy F.
Foxy.
Yeah, I would put him below Foxy.
Cool. Luffy used the same exact bazooka attack. Hey man, that shit was ass. The munch fruit. What is that? What it's called? Narratively, what represent? He's a figurehead everywhere. You're right. Wappo stood
You
in a
mean Wappo?
great place.
Wappo was just so lame.
The thing with the doctors was kind of crazy. That was like evil as fuck. Like no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, he did kill that one, the Chopper's
Yeah,
Chopper's friend.
but after that, even his design, bro. Look at
Yeah,
this
it's
guy,
the
bro.
worst designs in One Piece.
But that's what people when people say they can't get into One Piece because of design, it's because of people like Wappo, bro.
Yeah, just his existence is a disgrace to One Piece.
Bro, it should be this many people in F, bro. What, bro? Come on, bro. 7 people in F tier. This is crazy.
Like-
Oh, all I can say is that One Piece is really long. There's gonna
Facts.
be some bad ones. There's gonna be some good ones.
It just happens. So
For any new One Piece viewers watching this,
this is not
It's
to
just
deter you from
villains.
watching One Piece.
the whole arc is actually fire. It's just a villain.
Oda is amazing at making you hate a character.
That's I never thought of it like that though. That's true because for me, I always think of it as like the best villains make the best arcs. But that's true. Like there's some good arcs in One Piece that even though they have bad villains, the arc is still good overall.
Yeah, that's crazy. You don't see that on many shows. I can't think of
Yeah,
any
that-
other show where you really see that. Like a bad villain should ruin an arc, but I think the world building and just character writing in general is what saves his arcs when they have bad
And like
villains.
he's not trying to make Wappo a good villain. That's
That's
the thing. Like he's meant to be trash.
Yeah, he's actively trying to make Wappo trash. Like he's trying his hardest, and he's succeeding. I promise you. Is he below or above Bellamy?
Love.
I would say above, but I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, they're just beside each other. I'll say that. All right, we got Moria next, man. Oh my god, I hated that arc so much. I know I hate Thriller Bark a lot more than other people do. If you take out the Kuma moment, Thriller Bark is like an F to arc to me. So I'm gonna put Moria in D personally, but I'm not gonna let my opinion sway the vote. So what y'all boys got?
You know, the thing is, like, she's not on the list, but I would say Piranha's a better villain than Moria. Moria. I'll put Moria in C. Maybe D.
That's nasty, bro.
Like, he has to at least be in C though.
Man, I'll put Moria in a C. Like, he was a little goofy. Like, you gotta remember, like, this dude has literally been carrying his pride in the shadows literally for 20 years ever since he lost to Kaido. Like, he cannot get over it.
Brooks Pass did increase the quality of that arc.
I mean, yeah, like, he did have a dope ship. That was a cool idea.
That's a cool devil fruit too. It's just him.
Yeah, his devil fruit kind of carry. That's the only thing that kind of put him in the C.
And he had Ryume his crew. And I do have a theory, fellas. Tachi, tap in, you know. That's not Ryuma. It was just a Shimotsuki descendant. If you want to know more, comment.
I found Moria, like to me, he always reminded me of Buggy. Just like a better Buggy.
Mm.
He was funny more. Like, I was laughing more at him. Like, when I don't know, like, he was just goofy. The way he walks around, like how excited he got over Oars. Like, it was just kind of funny to me.
Bro, did Oda say he was an onion human? Is that what they called him? What is that?
Oh no.
Like, what is that supposed to be, bro? I'm gonna put him right below Buggy, bro.
Nah, he has to be higher than Buggy.
Yeah, he could beat Buggy.
Okay, I put him above Buggy. Like I said, I'm not gonna let my opinion sway because he'd be in the F tier was for me. His shoes used to squeak. Oh my god. All right, now this is looking at. I'm not to have Kizaru, but this is looking at Kizaru as just if Sabaody was just him, you know, just him as the main villain of Sabaody. Now, me personally, B. Ooh, this is gonna be very
D.
biased. I got a D.
He said
He didn't capture anybody. He didn't do anything. He just came and kicked a couple people around. He didn't kick anybody. Like, he did nothing.
Oh my god, bro! I got A tier for Kizaru and Sabaody, bro.
Liz, he has to be high.
He gotta be A, bro.
In comparison to everyone else,
Look at the D tier. Yeah, look at the D tiers, bro.
He's on the Dawn Creek level.
Bro, he didn't capture him on purpose. I still think he worked with the Revolutionary Army or something, because there's no way he just didn't capture anyone.
He fought Rayleigh. Come on now.
He fought Rayleigh.
I
He could have
guess.
smoked him.
I don't know. I thought Kizaru was
Oh,
hard.
no,
He had
that's
one
a
of the
reach.
best
That's a
entrances,
reach.
too.
You don't think he could have beat Rayleigh?
That's a reach. Look, I look at
Um,
Rayleigh as the same way as White Bear, but only Rayleigh ain't sick.
Nah.
Rayleigh was swimming a whole distance to the island every
Nah.
morning.
Him as Whitebeard?
Nah, bro.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro,
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
I agree
Kizaru's
with you.
gonna
I
kill
agree with
him.
you that Rayleigh would have won, but I can't put him on the same level of Whitebeard.
Rayleigh is not beating a prime. What?
Not prime old beard and like the way they was. White Bear was sick. Rayleigh was literally swimming through islands as an old man. He is
Bruh.
still in his prime.
Bro, he's not his prime. He gets drunk and gets sold into slavery, bro.
He does that for fun. Which
That's
is
not
weird.
fun.
But the thing is, like, they don't even. The world government doesn't even touch Rayleigh. They don't even go after him. So, I think just from that fact alone, we have to respect.
I respect Rayleigh for sure, but I don't think Rayleigh is beating Kizaru in that fight.
I think he wins. It's a close one though, but
I don't know, man. I gotta.
But you got to think about this. Okay, Rayleigh, we don't know for sure, but he most likely has, what is it? The advanced conquers.
Conqueror's Coding, yeah.
I feel like he has that.
If Zoro has it, I'm
Is
sure
he
he
the
has
one
it.
who taught Shanks?
It's
could've
possible.
I mean, like, I just feel like really, as far as like what can Kizaru do to stop those hockey attacks?
I mean, not get hit. He's literally moving at light speed.
But we saw Rayleigh was able to uh to hit him.
Do you
Or the-
really? And this is all biased. Do y'all really think that Kizaru was trying that fight?
So, like, yeah, I do. But the thing I want to point out is we gotta think about this. At Marineford, it took all 3 of them to stop one of Whitebeard's attacks.
Bro, no,
If them is alone,
no.
imagine what would have happened.
No admiral took any real damage in Marineford except for Akinu. Rayleigh and Aokiji, both of them was basically untouched the whole arc. Them 3 together could have easily put him down like a sick dog.
No.
But the thing is, like, I feel like Kizaru gets overhyped because of his light. Because you got to think about it this way: is he faster than Snake Man? Is he faster than Katakuri?
Yes.
See,
Bro,
I
I
don't,
don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bro, it's like
I don't
this.
think I don't think they're faster physically, but with their observation hockey, yes.
Like Luffy could see the future. Like he could. I feel like with Snake Man, maybe even Gear 5, like he could keep up with Kizaru.
But all of the admirals in Marineford showed us what could have been. Now, this is just theorized, obviously, but it looked like it. All of the advanced forms of hockey except for Conqueror's Code. When the admirals put out the advanced armored shield, the same thing that Rayleigh did when he was teaching Luffy hockey. He's a light man, not a man made of light.
Yeah, so
Okay.
who? Okay, besides like, who do you think is faster than Kizaru? Shanks probably.
Kaido.
I think his observation hockey is
Wait, hold up, Kaido.
Yes.
So why not
Big
Luffy?
Mom.
Because Snake Man is just the momentum of it bouncing off the walls. That's not Luffy's actual speed.
I think Gear 2 with observation hockey could be faster.
But Luffy was keeping up with Kaido.
With Snake Man, I'm saying, but Snake Man is like, it's bouncing off the walls and getting faster each time, right? But Luffy himself is not getting faster in Snake Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying.
I think Sanji is going to be faster than Kizaru, but not yet. Somebody in the chat said, "How the fuck is Croc S tier?" Look, I say he A tier too. Hey, like and subscribe by the way if you watching.
I said A too.
But there's a lot of people that's fighting. You know, Morris just dropped that video saying he the greatest. I don't agree with that, but I think everybody in here got him at A tier. But we got a couple of users that's missing.
What I love about Morris, bro, is like he'll drop a video and the whole community will have a discussion for the next like 3 days.
Facts. Like when he dropped that video about the main characters.
Yeah.
Everybody
Even
was
when
mad.
I disagree, bro, I disagree with him like 90% of the time, but it's just fun to like have an actual discussion in the community.
That's true. Yeah, people thinking the raid was gonna fail for a whole 2 years. But that's what happened when you put in every video though.
But going back to Kizaru, bro, you gotta like he had one of the best entrances.
That was the
Leave
best.
faster
Second to
than him.
Kaido. There's no entrance beside Kaido's that's better than that in the art, in any one villain.
Crazy. Like, he was just so. Well, he put up on a cannonball, bro.
But he rode a cannonball into the thing. Then them dudes tried to snipe him. They shot him in the head. That was like, I guess I missed. He tried to shoot him again and went clean through his head. They tried to take out Brandon. He was standing in front of him. Come on, bro. That's light speed, bro.
That was nuts.
That was crazy,
And
bro.
like he's entertaining too. Like the way his facial expressions, the way he talked. I don't know. I like Kizaru.
He was using the snail that they use to tap people's phones, trying to talk to Sentomaru, and wondering why he wasn't getting no service. You feel me? Come on, bro.
Well,
He is
I will say-
hilarious.
He is I always thought he was the worst out of the original 3, but I still think he's a good villain. I'll probably put him in B.
I got A, but I compromise for B. But if I put Kizaru at B tier, I'm bringing Crocodile down to A tier.
Why?
Just because he's not A tier.
I
I mean
don't
S tier. Just thinking about it, we just did that. For
So
what
you think-
reason? Everybody said A tier, then we put him in S.
Well, we did it because they were like, bro, like Prince Ed is the best villain, and then JJ said the top 3, so like we just put it there because it's like their favorite villain in One Piece.
I guess, man. I would throw him in B. Is that fine with everybody?
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait, hold up. Wait, stop. Are you for real though, D?
No, I was
Scroll-
just playing earlier.
I put it in front of Itaru, by the way.
But like, I wouldn't like me personally. I'll put him at a B because like to put him at an A for what he was doing, like to me, like yeah, he an admiral. He controls a portion of the Navy, but that's because like they kind of just have to like he didn't really earn them. Like he didn't go out and recruit them like everybody else did. Like
That's
Yeah,
true.
and even in Marineford, he wasn't really going. He wasn't doing too much.
Yeah, he was just.
yeah,
I mean, he was just. I don't think. This is why I
He's
think
scared of
that
Whitebeard.
Kizaru is also has some type of ulterior motive. I don't think he's just like anti-pirate. Like you know what I'm saying? Every time he's on screen, he never does his job of actually taking down pirates.
Yeah.
Like he didn't kill Luffy. He shot those beams. How does light travel through the water like that anyway? But he shot those beams at Luffy and said, "Well, if he's alive, then it's just fate." Okay, when Ben Beckman pulls up, he just puts his hands in the air, and then, like y'all said, Sabo, he didn't capture anyone. This man is not working for the Marines 100%. That has to be something. Crownless King says, "How we gonna do Foxy like that?" Hey man, I'm sorry you missed it, but that was some bad Foxy disrespect a couple minutes ago, and he deserved every ounce of it. I promise you. But yeah, man, going forward, we got Rob Lucci. Ooh, Tachi says Lucci is definitely above Arlong.
Okay. I don't know about that.
yeah. I would.
I like Ralucci. The only thing is like, I think Arlong is better.
I think
Yeah.
Arlong is better because he has a backstory. Like a real backstory. Lucci's backstory is just he was a child soldier. It's like Kaido's backstory, kind of, if you really think about it.
I always liked Arlong, even without the backstory.
I feel that too. I mean, in general, his whole ideology, being discriminated against so much, made him. I mean, obviously, that's not the right thing to do, but it makes sense.
Well, no,
Lucci-
like I mean, like I liked him like as a villain, yeah.
Yeah.
But for Rob Lucci, like he was cold though. I liked it. It was cool. It was good.
I
I'll
think
put him in B.
Lucci had. I'm putting him A just because I still think to this day, Lucci versus Luffy is like his best fight, like the best written fight in One Piece. Obviously, Kaido had more like peaks and crazy stuff going on, but writing as far as with the Usopp moment and everything
For
else,
Nico Robin, yeah.
Robin, I gotta put that as the best fight in One Piece. So I'm putting him at A tier. What about you, Sabo?
I'll put him in an A too because like his backstory, yeah, it was just him being a child soldier killing people, but it was kind of cool, and like just the fact that he literally hit himself on what's that place called?
Water Seven.
Yeah, on Water 7 for years,
That
just
is true.
trying to find the blueprints for Pluton and whatnot, and then all of a sudden Robin shows up, and then you tell them, and then they're like kidnap her, and then you get her. Like
Yeah,
that's
that CP9 stuff in Water 7 was some of the best reviews.
Bruh, facts. I was so confused. They just walked past us like CP9. I was like, what?
it's
What do you think
bro,
about his little like mini backstory?
Somebody when he was the child soldier. I mean, it was.
But he
Just-
was crazy though. Like he was really like a bloodthirsty killer. He like
It's like they made him a child soldier, but he loved being a child soldier. That's how I feel.
yeah,
about
like
it.
he was like a serial killer like type of vibe.
Like that was he was meant to do. He was gonna wind up killing people anyway. So it's not good that the government got him because the government shouldn't be killing people. But that was the best place he could have landed up.
Yeah.
So we got him A. Is it behind Arlong or in front of Arlong?
behind.
Behind, yeah.
Okay,
I'll put him
everybody
behind.
says behind. Cool. Spandam, I'm gonna just go ahead and say C myself.
C.
D.
Um,
High D.
but Spider-Man is like another one. Like he's hilarious to me.
It was funny, bro. He called
Yeah,
it Buster
this-
Call by accident.
When
bro.
he's like, you remember when he was like shoving Robin into the wall?
Bro,
He
beating
was
the shit
stomping
out
on
of
her
her.
head.
He was beating the shit out of her. Bro, this man called it a Buster call by accident, bro. You know how crazy that is?
That isn't. Yeah. No. And when when they say like Luffy defeated like 50 people, and it's like oh it's like 50,000 or something like.
Bruh. It's so, bruh. This man was hilarious. I'm not gonna
Just
lie.
bro.
It was. I would put it. So we got C. Everybody cool with C.
Low
Um,
C.
Low C.
He's definitely behind Mr. 3.
Buggy is better.
Yeah. Low
Oh,
C.
Low C or
I
high
think-
D? It's either or. High D, low C. Which one?
Behind Buggy.
Buggy is the lowest C right now. So.
It's definitely behind at the what's at the end of C. I'm trying to think of his either.
Okay, we got him at low C.
Yeah,
he
low
was-
C.
He was pretty lame though, strength wise. But he was like I said, Oda knows how to make you hate a character, and he definitely made you hate Spano. Like what he was doing to Robin was crazy.
Yo, he was throwing her like, and then she's like biting onto the rail trying to hold on.
He
That
did
was-
not care.
That shit was wild.
And I
that
ain't
was-
gonna lie, the face mask he got, that shit kind of cold to me.
He had the elephant sword too.
Yeah, he did have the elephant sword and didn't use it. Even I felt bad for the elephant, bro.
I don't get how Robin broke his back.
What
in this
happened
full fight.
to what happened to Spanda? Spandam.
He's not in. Where is Spandam for real? Anybody in the chat know what happened to Spandam?
Yo, he really busted called himself. That's funny.
Bro, it is like it's so crazy because it's like you can't call Marineford and be like, "Yo, that was a mistake." Like, no, they just coming through destroying shit. I flip. Like, wow.
No, but I feel like I don't know if they implied it or if it's just like my own kind of theory, but I feel like Aokiji kind of had like a plan to do that
That could be possible.
because he said he got it from Aokiji, the golden snail.
All right, next up we got Sentomaru, and I can't say that there's much for Sentomaru to make me place him high, but he
I don't
was
even
a
know what-
originator of use of hockey though.
I don't even know how to him though because he didn't really do anything.
He wasn't really a villain. Like, I mean, he was a villain.
Yeah.
He was an antagonist, but he was just like Kizaru, Uncle Kizaru the whole time.
He's like the greatest defensive hockey user.
I
I
would
don't-
put him in C, just above
Yeah.
Buggy.
Above
put him-
Buggy,
I'll probably put him in D
high C, low D, high C, low
because we
D.
didn't see anything from him really.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, we saw hockey, but yeah, you got a point. Like, he was
they
Like,
used
he-
him like
he
Brock.
beat Luffy, but
Yeah.
They used him like Brock in Pokemon. The guy to explain everything. He was like, Straw Hat is using hockey when they came back from the time skip. Why was he there? Now that I think. Either way, yeah, I think
What
high
if,
D works.
I think he was Vegapunk's bodyguard.
Something like that. I think we need more from him. He's thick. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. We just gonna keep going. He is very thick. I didn't even know if like I couldn't tell their gender. I thought it was a girl at first.
But what happens? Okay, what happens if Sentomaru was like in the final war going crazy?
He's going up to B probably, bro.
Because he's really hypes himself up to be like the best defensive fighter.
We'll see. He need them pacifistas to keep him safe. I doubt it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we got Tachi says Blackbeard is a Clebotoman. What did I watch that theory? Who made that theory? Was that you?
No, that wasn't me. No, I never said that.
Somebody had a theory that he was the Clebotoman of Rox's ship, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Blackbeard. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out. He's a S tier.
The GOAT.
Yeah, I'm gonna say S for Blackbeard. What y'all got?
It's tough though because I love Blackbeard. Like, he's one of my favorite characters, but it's just like same thing. We haven't seen his arc. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen some stuff from him, and he's definitely evil. He's definitely villainous. But like, man, like I can't wait for that Blackbeard arc.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely needs his arc, but the fact that he's the guy that captured Ace. Well, he was originally looking for Luffy, captured
Yeah.
Ace, and then turned him in and basically caused all the events of Marineford, only to show up to Marineford and kill Whitebeard and take his devil fruit and destroy it, basically. Like, that was just GOAT level stuff, you feel me? And then when
So
he used his fruit, when they brought him back, when they showed his bounty reveal at the island, that was, I don't know if y'all watched the anime or not, but the fact that he just cracked the screen and it said to be continued and it was cracked, that shit was cold, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I got S. What y'all got?
I got him at an S2 just because the fact that he's the only character that we know of who is able to hide his presence from one of the pirate kings and a prime Whitebeard and whatnot, and eventually kill one of his crewmates without anybody even realizing what he was on. And then, like, you just gotta think about the fact that he was able to wound Shanks. The only person we know who's able to wound Shanks is a Sea King.
Oh my god. Okay. The chat said he had a growth spurt at 39. Bro, they get bigger. You know, some people are late bloomers. And I'm gonna ignore that Shanks thing. You know, he obviously sacrificed his arm, but you know, agenda pushers like to think otherwise. So well, we got two S's. What you said, Preach? I'm pretty sure you're gonna say S. Because
Yeah,
Marshall
nah, I have to
Preach.
go A because, like I'm saying, like I love Blackbeard, man. Like the fact that he like his perception of reality is so twisted, it's so evil. Like when he killed Thatch, and he said like the devil fruit was right in front of me. This is my twisted fate, so he had to kill him. But I just feel like I just need to see more from Blackbeard. Like I know he's gonna be S.
All right, I'm gonna make a new one.
Like I know he's going to be S no matter what. I feel like he's going to be the final villain too. Like I'll be honest. Like when Blackbeard, when One Piece is done, Blackbeard might be the best villain in the series. I think he will be.
I just made a new tier list. I mean, a new tier in the list saying will probably be S tier. And I think it's two
he will
characters
be
I
the
think gonna
GOAT.
fit that. So that's why I made it, because if it was just Blackbeard, I would have conceded. But I think it's another guy that's gonna also go in there.
And we could bump Kizaru up there.
Oh
want.
yeah, we can do Kizaru as well. Thank you.
I mean,
All right.
I guess I wouldn't put him in the same tier as Blackbeard. But
You're right about that. Okay, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna just keep him in B. Fuck it. Even though I think, you know, man's dreams will never end. You feel me? Stop playing with Blackbeard. We're gonna put him in the will probably be S tier tier. And with that being said, who's got more drip? Who's better written? Blackbeard has the most drip in the series right now. I don't care about Crocodile. The new drip Blackbeard got in the post time skip is cold.
that's facts. Yeah, that's facts.
Okay, he got his teeth fixed a little bit.
I
Not
would
all
like
of them.
Mihawk, too. Mihawk has the best drip.
Nah,
No, if I with a Jesus piece.
he got a Jesus piece and it's a weapon. You think Kizaru deserved a will be S tier? If Kizaru turns out to have some different motive as a Marine, because like I said, there are signs that point towards that, he probably will be S tier, but he probably also won't be a villain if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So,
But you know what I realized though with Kizaru, people who love Kizaru, they're like crazy with Kizaru. Like they love him.
yeah, I do. Thank you.
Like I always hear that shit. Like I was like, bro, like I remember there was a theory before that he was Vegapunk.
Oh, nah.
There's so many like people really push the Kizaru agendas that he's gonna be like a really important character.
Chat say Blackbeard look more like a gangster than a pirate. He is a gangster. He got a ring on every finger. Slick Rick, you feel me? Stop playing with him.
Blackbeard is so cold, bro. When he went into Marineford and was talking mad trash to Whitebeard, he said, "You fell off, and I can't respect you no more."
You
I
feel
was
me?
like, bro, that's insane.
Bro, I gotta pull up a picture of Blackbeard where he got that bounty. Why am I shit in all caps? Bounty reveal.
Bro, you can't respect the man who adopted you and took you in just because he got old and weaker, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
This picture I have on the screen right now, bro. This is drip, bro. Who's cleaner? Like, I really need to know who is cleaner than this man. I ain't trying to hear no Crocodile with that same fit. Broden had the same clothes on for 2 years. I'm not trying to hear that.
I will say though, Crocodile does have the golden hook.
Yeah,
is
but
hard.
yeah, and it's poison. Whoop de fucking do. Bro
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
use
yeah.
poison to beat pre-gear Luffy and still ain't do it because Robin is clutch. You feel me?
That scene in the anime is crazy. The
It
Blackbeard scene.
is. It very much so is. But let me get
I
it
love
off the
that one.
screen before we get So next up, the reason why I made this will probably be S tier is because of Akainu. So obviously, I believe that Akainu will be an S tier character, and he's shown us enough already, honestly, to have an argument to be S tier. But I think it's gonna be even better once he gets his real arc with his defeat, because he killed Ace and he was piecing up Whitebeard. I know people like to act like Whitebeard was actually gonna beat him. If it was 1v1 at that point with Old Beard, Akainu was watching him. I don't care what nobody say. But I got him and will probably be S tier. What y'all got?
I agree with what you said. Like Akainu, he's either A or S right now for me. Like it's like really close. Like bro, he did kill Ace. Like that's like the most villainous thing you could do, especially just for Luffy's character.
He left a scar on Luffy too.
Yeah, exactly. Like he left a scar, and he was really about to kill all the other Marines too.
Bro was finna destroy. He was finna to melt Kobe.
That was yo. Oh my god, bro! Akainu. Like you said, we do need to see. I want to see his backstory. I want to see his reasons for being this over the top and this aggressive. But for now, I don't. It's a weird because I don't. Croc is not in my S tier. Like I'll put Akainu over Croc.
I will too, honestly.
So like I feel like if Croc is there, then I feel like I have to put Akainu.
Because if you think about it, Akainu won that arc. They won. Like they killed Whitebeard and Ace. That is a big, huge W for the government.
Yeah, they did win. And he became the admiral. And the one thing I love about Akainu too is like, even though they're taking L's right now with Sabo, with Cross Guild and certain things, we still see him, and he says we're not going to back down. Like he basically is admitting that they're going to go into like a full world war soon.
Yeah, and it's not his fault. He was given Green Bull as an admiral, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sengoku had 3 very competent and strong admirals. Bro got Green Bull, and who also I don't think is all that strong personally. Fujitora too.
Yeah, but I love his energy as a villain.
Yeah, he's villainous. What about you, Sabo?
So I'll put he has a snake tongue. Like he literally was just manipulating throughout the entire war, like with everybody. Like he got old boy to stab Whitebeard, was just talking crazy to everybody. Then you get to Ace, and he literally got Ace with a daddy joke, and like,
yeah. And one of the most villainous lines too that it's not really like no one really talks about it because it was during a horror flashback, and he said, "Have to defeat evil at its roots," and that's when they start killing all innocent people.
The kids, bro.
Yeah, bro, and I'm like, yo, that's when I knew. I knew that he was gonna be a villain after that, but that's not really talked about. But I just feel like the fact that he'll go that far is wild.
The thing that crazy about Akainu to me is the strange reason I didn't. Bro, Akainu took took Whitebeard's strongest attack to the face, that whole island crack. He got up and put Whitebeard down and said, "Your era is done." Like that was some of the coldest shit in One Piece to be like. He basically said, "Bro, you washed up. It's done. Give it a rest." Like you just hit me with your strongest attack, and I'm still here, putting you down like a dog. Like I said, like a sick dog. He put him down. And somebody,
his devil fruit is good.
His devil fruit is cold.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Why do both Garp and Akainu wear Hawaiian shirts?" I think the Marines vacation a lot, man. You know, or maybe he is Luffy's uncle. Dun dun.
we don't have Aokiji on here. But like, where would you put him on here?
I put him right next to Kizaru because I think what he did at the end of that arc was crazy. It wasn't as good of a entrance as Kizaru, but he executed a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What
He
about you,
did.
Saru?
he does help
He
them out.
did
like,
and he didn't
have-
because like
Oh, what y'all say?
my bad.
go
Preach, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that he doesn't have like the full villainous kind of vibe because
yeah,
he helped out Robin and he helped out Luffy too.
yeah. The shit he did with Robin was crazy because that, like you said, Akane was like, we got evil at the roots and destroyed that ship. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, again, we got another situation just like with Kizaru. Like, you ain't captured nobody. Like, you froze both of them, but you didn't capture them. Like, you literally was just like, no, I'm too lazy, and let
They
them go.
made the
Like,
Marines seem so badass during the pre-time skip, bro. The admirals. Like, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken, Marine 4 was our first introduction to Akino, right?
yeah, I think so.
But meeting Kizaru and Aokiji was crazy.
Yeah, when Aokiji pulled up on a bike on the Grand Line,
He's just riding a bike. Like, come on, bro.
like there's like Sea Kings in there, and he's just
Can you
he's
hate?
just chilling.
How can you hate, bro? You feel me? All right, so going forward, man, we have Magellan, who I personally think has one of the most underrated devil fruits in the series, and is also in terms of just strength in general, is one of the most underrated characters. So, what y'all got for Magellan?
He is. I'll put him in B.
B's fair.
The only thing I don't like is the farting thing.
Yeah, why does he have? That's the only thing that would make me not have him like A, bro.
But that's such like an Oda dude though.
Like his using his ability makes him have to use the bathroom.
Like Oda just
No, it's
loves
because he
using.
eats it. He puts it on his meals. That's why he
Yeah,
has to use the
yeah.
bathroom.
So his poison makes him have to use the bathroom. Why doesn't it kill him?
Well, I mean, his poison. So
Insatiable Hunger says, "Watch out for spoilers." Yeah, we're not discussing spoilers at all. And yeah,
it
thank
was
you for
diarrhea.
that. It was diarrhea. Okay.
Okay, so he fought Blackbeard, he fought Luffy, he fought pretty much everyone in Impel Down.
He made short work of Blackbeard too. All right, I'm gonna ask y'all this: if y'all had to power scale, yeah, woo, so fun power scale. If y'all had a power scale Magellan at that point, as far as a Marine, where do y'all think he would land? Or
would
even
say-
now, what do you think he is?
Okay, now I feel like I would still put him a lot of commanders.
Marines?
Marine wise, I would say like he's definitely ahead of Smoker. He's definitely ahead of Toby. Who else? Like I don't think he's on the Admiral level, but he's like right below that. Like because there's no really like there's no tier below Admiral, but
Yeah,
if
I
there
think
was
the
one,
gap is
he
too
would be
big.
there.
I think the
I
gap
would
between
say he's
Vice
like a
Admiral
rear
and
admiral.
a rear admiral is that better than
Yeah.
Vice?
No, it's below because he hasn't showed any type of hockey.
But I will say that Vice Admirals are all confirmed to know hockey. So if Strawberry has hockey, I'm pretty sure he has it too. I just want to be fair. Like,
Well, I just feel like with
He was a warden. Like, is they supposed to be on the level of a vice admiral?
no,
'Cause
I'm just assuming
No,
that he
no.
would be that strong, bro. He low diff Blackbeard.
and the thing is like because the thing like how you're saying with the warden they're not really strong because now we see the new warden he's definitely not strong. I
Yeah.
don't know but Magellan was just different like
He was dirt and shit.
because in the fact that they had all those Impel Down guys the lowest levels and he was just down like there was no escaping throughout his entire time. I think they said like one person ever escaped. It's like,
Iki.
He was strong enough to put Shiryu in jail.
who's stronger, Doflamingo or Magellan?
Ah,
Flamingo.
I'm gonna
I
have to
think
go with
Magellan.
Well,
Well-
Doflamingo is in jail, but he was put in jail. Like, did Magellan
Yeah.
handle that, or did like Suru? I don't think Suru did shit. Who put him in jail? It had to be Magellan. You know,
Yeah.
Bro, don't be sleeping on Shiro.
I'm asleep. I'm knocked out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not
You know
care
what
about
pisses
him.
me off too about Kongrasaki is like, how is it that Doflamingo can't like, bro? He has potential to have the best Kongrasaki, but then he doesn't have advanced. And he's not young, like bro. He could have had it by now.
That's the thing with me. I feel like Oda, it didn't. It's not like a big mess up, but making the villain so much older than Luffy is like, why do these guys not have like the pinnacle of their powers? Like, obviously, Doflamingo has awakening, but if he knows about awakening, and he's like, who else has been awakened that we've met besides him and Luffy?
Yeah.
I guess Akinu and Akinu and Aokiji probably. If he knows about awakening, why does he not know about Conqueror's coding?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you got a point. Because if he was training his devil fruit the entire time, why would he not train his hockey? Because if hockey gets better throughout fights, like
I
he
know
definitely had to be
was
fighting a bunch.
Right. Like, hockey blooms. That's why I think Shanks is like so strong. But that's how you can tell he's been fighting a lot, because for his hockey to be that strong, like, there's no, unless he just trained with Rayleigh every single day, he's had to be fighting like real pirate, like Kaido level pirates consistently for his hockey to be strong. But that's kind of off topic. Magellan, what y'all, is everyone fine with B?
yeah, B.
Yeah.
I put him below it now.
Okay, cool. If he didn't have to shit after every meal, he would be A, probably, maybe. Oh, Caesar Clown.
Mm.
Oh yeah, for the chat, I think that he is. If Green Bull is an admiral right now, he just got bitched by Shanks. I don't see why he can't be admiral candidate. I'm talking about Magellan, by the way. But yeah, Caesar Clown. I just say the highest D.
Caesar Clown. No,
I mean,
I would
he
put him.
did beat Luffy.
Yeah, he did beat Luffy, and his powers are good too.
Bruh, the way I feel about Caesar is the same way Zoro felt when he was like, Luffy lost to him? Bro, we can't be playing around, bro. Come on, bro.
That's true.
And it's like, I can't know how to, come on, bro.
You know what though? But like Caesar, to me, as a villain, is good because he's way more evil than these other ones. Like what he was doing to the kids, just like the way, like he's literally an evil scientist. So I'll put him higher. I'll put him like above Moria. Actually, I'll put him ahead of Virgo.
What he did to Brownbeard and his crew.
he's
Brown beard.
supposed to do.
I forgot about him.
And like you can't take him serious, but like at the same time, what he was doing was pretty wicked.
I will give his credit. Taking the air out of your, like the oxygen out of your body, it's cold. But once you get past that gimmick, it's like, okay, it's done. Bobby says we should have a sidebar combo for every villain who we like to see fight them. I don't think no one besides, all right, fuck it, give me Caesar versus Spandam.
With Caesar, we're already seeing what I want to see. I want to just see Katakuri destroy Caesar.
I would love to see that. Jesus Christ. Like, he shouldn't even be able to do that. If he's saving them, I think Katakuri should have seen that coming. He can see the future. That's why when you put that power into your story, you cannot forget it. This guy can see the future. Even though you can't avoid everything, I don't think he should have had a problem avoiding Caesar Clown. But we got him at C. No, what we got him at? Oh,
I put him at high B.
High. You said high B.
High C.
Oh, what about you, Sabo?
Same as Preach. I see.
Cool. He couldn't see the Nana dart.
Like,
That is true. He did not see that
This
dart.
his morality, bro. Like he got no morals.
The highest of C or what?
Yeah, I'll put him at the highest.
Cool. All right. He has no morals. He was experimenting on kids, turning
He
them
was
into
working with
giants,
Big Mom, Kaido, whoever. Like he don't care. He just
chasing the bag. You know, real hustler.
made the smiles. That shit was evil, bro. You can't lie. That the smiles.
All right, as a villain, yes. I just as a character I have him low, but as a villain, yeah, I give him C or maybe B. I think strength is what got a lot of people in that B tier. Like Magellan is
Yeah.
B because of strength, but he's
That's fair
C. Caesar is much more evil than Magellan.
Yeah, that's true.
So next up, everybody cool is high C. First of all, I mean, yeah, both of y'all said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the boy Cracker. You know,
Oh my! I forgot about Cracker. Yeah.
big Cracker, man. You know, I like Cracker's design a lot. I will say that. Like, not the biscuit Cracker. I like the real Cracker's design a lot. J Man says B tier for Cracker. Oh, that is interesting.
Or wait, does he mean Cracker or maybe Caesar? I don't know.
Either way, that's still interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Y'all, when I first saw Cracker, I hated Cracker.
Cracker versus
But-
Sanji right now. Sanji's winning. That was the answer to the question to the chat. But if it was the Whole Island, Cracker would have beat the shit out of Sanji. Unfortunately.
We'll be fair with Cracker. We'll give him a fair shot because he was going toe to toe with Luffy.
If Nami was not there, Luffy is dead and gone right now. That is true. He
Yeah,
has some
that-
crazy arm in hockey, bro.
Yeah, that was impressive for sure. But it's just like he's just a boring character. Like, sure, he's a good fighting, but there's nothing else really to him.
Isn't he the one that, all right, somebody destroyed the ships and got demoted? I mean, like, whoever the other sweet general that got demoted, isn't Cracker the guy that went and took out Kid? I might be making that up. But Cracker had to go fight someone.
I think you're right about that.
It was either Kid or Rouge. So he ain't no hoe. He's strong. He just had to. It was just his bad writing. He had to be the first guy in the arc Luffy runs into, and Nami was there.
And they never ran into Smoothie.
Yeah, if they ran smoothly, man, that would have been a rough arc. That was a rough arc for Luffy. Like
Yeah.
every time he ran into a fight, he was going through it, bro. But that was because it's his first Yonko territory. J-Man says Caesar is Vegapunk's only understudy. That is true, but was he kind of like the little brother when your mama make you take him to the store with you or something, or was he like really his understudy? And what happened to Tank Man? Tank Man was not. I hope it never comes back. I really hope we never see that again. I hate that so much.
I remember when Luffy was about to go, when it was like towards the right before the Gear 5, a lot of people were saying like, is Luffy gonna do like Tank Man again?
Man, Kaido would have. Oh my god, it would not have been fair. Just know that. What about you? Well, what do y'all put Cracker? Chat, where y'all put Cracker too? Because I'm gonna need help here. Because I'm kind of stuck with Cracker.
I would put him in maybe at the end of C or maybe at the like beginning of D, just for the fact that he has no character.
He does not.
At least
have
from
any
what we've
character.
seen, and it's like, okay, yeah, he could fight, but
He just sitting there
I don't
clapping
know.
his hand, making biscuit soldiers.
yeah,
What about you, Sabo?
Yeah, I'll put him at the end of C because I'm not gonna go off just to fight. Like he had no character development, just because like like it was Big Mom and Sanji's arc. Like that's what it was meant for. He was literally just a side character because he was a son.
So we got Spandam ahead of him. His design is definitely the only thing going for him. That's the only thing cool about him.
Like
maybe
got
above.
Broly's backstory and not his.
We can maybe put him above Spandam, and I'll be cool with it. I'm trying to think like now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
He got whipped by a form called Tank Man. Bro, Tank Man was so bad, bro. I already did not like Gear 4, like the normal bird, because he was so fat. And then the next thing he does is Tank Man. I was like, all right, Oda, you on thin ice right now, my boy. But Snake Man came through and saved all that. I had to take a deep breath for this next guy. Hody Jones.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
I feel like he is a D because he is just Arlong light and addicted to drugs.
I hate Hody.
I really hate him.
You know what, though? I will say that he's not worse than the other two villains in that arc.
Talking about Vanderdecken, bro.
Yeah, Caribou and Vanderdecken.
Oh my god, that was so. What is
Those
wrong
were
with Oda,
worse.
bro?
Hody's somehow better than both of those.
I'm so glad they're not on here because FT would be so so loaded, bro. I would give him D. What about y'all?
I'll put him. Yeah, I'll put him in D.
Yeah, D as well.
He's just not a
He
good
didn't really
villain.
show too much. Like, yeah, he was like, you was going against your people. You killed the queen who was literally gonna help you. Like, he's just stupid. Like,
Yeah, and I
he's
get
just
it, like,
stupid.
because then people will say, "Oh, like Hody, he's good for the themes and good for the story," but not really though, because you could like, okay, it was all right for the story wise, but it could have been so much better. Like when I first found out that we were going to Fishman Island, I was super hyped, and it's like after Arlong, we're getting Hody Jones after that. It's like, come on.
I would have been fine if Arlong broke out of jail and would have been the main villain for that arc.
Yeah, I was really excited to see Arlong.
According to the definition of don't do drugs, kids, that's facts. All them drugs, he still would have got one shot
Hody-
by half the Straw Hat. Yes.
Hody lost to Zoro underwater.
Underwater. Like,
That's how big of an L he is.
we was scared of Arlong in the water doing Arlong.
And then
part.
Luffy beat him
A
with Red
devil
Rock
user.
underwater.
Bruh,
A devil user be the fishman in the water.
he lit his arm on fire
That's insane.
in your water, bro. Bruh, come on, bruh. That's so bad. Bro, hold on. I'm tripping, bro.
It's funny too, because that's why I was disappointed too with Fishman Island, because Arlong, he hyped them up so much. He hyped up the Fishman. He said, "We're the best beings ever," and you expect them to at least be able to beat them underwater.
Like, come on. Them boys
Have-
came into your
Well,
territory.
That's so disrespectful.
They came into your city and wiped the floor with you. Even
Like, bro,
went
you
into
got-
the water.
You got home court advantage. You got everything on your
Come on,
side.
but you got the refs on your side, home court advantage, and you lost. A ref can't cheat a blowout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And,
At least next up, man, we got the GOAT. Doflamingo, I'm going easy S tier. I don't even know why I got to
Easy.
explain that.
Yeah,
But
I think he's
since,
my-
ass.
since that's going to
He
be
got
an
the
easy
string
agreement,
for a reason.
that's going to be
Yeah,
an easy S. Bobby
He's
wanted
the
us.
best.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Bobby wanted us to do villains versus who we like to see them fight. So right now, since they clash in Dressrosa, current Sanji at the end of Wano or Doflamingo, who y'all got?
Probably Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji high
Actually-
def.
It depends though, because what do you think about it? Sanji without the ray suit,
It's stronger.
is he stronger?
He has all the perks of the raid suit without the suit.
Nah, but he can't go invisible, right?
He moves fast enough to go invisible. I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll probably go Sanji.
He has the durability of it for sure. He has the regeneration of it, and he can already fly, so that's kind of irrelevant. But he didn't have no blue flames in the race, so if anything, he has higher attack power without it.
And then, but I don't know, because Doflamingo, I feel like he is underrated as far as power now. Like he still is a awakened Devil Fruit user with Congress Hockey.
Congress hockey.
Okay,
Yeah,
how about this?
I still-
Doflamingo versus Queen.
Doflamingo.
Doflamingo wins. Bro, Queen can't fight. Like I don't care what anyone says. Queen can't fight.
Queen sucks, bro.
Like when they were hyping up Greenville for defeating Queen, I was like, bro, Queen has no hands. He doesn't even know how to use his own devil fruit. Like, this dude is a joke.
That's true. I mean, he was a bum. That's
Come
why
on,
Sanji
like,
low diffed him.
I don't know, man. Queen is a joke.
But is it a good fight?
Maybe.
No,
You
I
don't
mean,
think it's
yeah.
a good fight at all?
bro. I
No,
honestly feel like Jack versus Dolphin would be better.
Oh my god.
I agree, bro. Jack is a better fighting than Queen, and like maybe he's not stronger, but like he could put up a better fight. Like he really knows how to fight.
All
You
right.
could take more damage too. I feel like.
Queen is definitely stronger than Jack.
Queen is so trash, though.
He's just durable. I agree with that. Somebody say he can't fight. He's just durable.
Yeah, like he can't fight.
But is that not the same case for King? Kind of.
Nah, Queen can fight. Queen can fight.
King can fight.
I mean, King can fight. Yeah, King
He
can
had the
fight.
same
Yeah.
goofy kind of abilities as Queen, like launching his faces, rockets, whatever that was. He was too dumb to stay in his defense mode to fight Zoro. Because obviously, Zoro would have maybe cut it. But don't give him the chance to. You see, he just unlocked a new ability. So you're going to go out of your defense mode?
But the thing is, like, at least Queen knows how to use his abilities.
He does. And the Lava Dragon thing, even though it has no, it does have explanation. It's hard.
Like Queen, bro, he said the wrong word, and then accidentally shot himself out of his own body.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely
Like that was trash, bro. Like I'm like, what are you doing? Like you're a Yonko commander.
He's definitely a bum. Okay. All right.
He did get smacked by Chopper, but that's a fever Chopper, so.
Big Chop dog. We gotta show love to Chopper every stream. Have y'all noticed that, bro?
Yo, if Queen was in this, Queen would be in D tier.
Oh man, down there with
Facts.
Krieg.
The only good thing about Queen is that he's funny. But
He's
besides
not
that,
funny to me. I hate him.
Bro,
He's
I'm
not
not
funny
gonna
to me.
lie. I
He's
hate
not
his
funny?
dancing. Anytime he starts doing
Bro.
those stupid dance and stuff.
I
hate
think
it.
it's funny. Like when he's talking about how like saying how he's fat, but like it's not because he's fat. Like I don't know what he said.
He
said,
does it
like,
on purpose. So he said if he's skinny,
Yeah,
he'd be too
cool.
popular.
Was-
Like,
yeah.
shut up, bro.
it's like-
You're
I
bald
don't know,
headed with a
I found it funny
ponytail.
that-
You wouldn't be cool, bro. I promise you.
You don't like the song, the music video?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. To kick off the raid in the anime, did you watch when they animated when he did this with the music thing?
Yeah, I saw.
It was an
Yeah.
amazing way to kick off the raid to kind of let us know where Kaido stood with the way he was introducing everybody. Then he got to the Flying Six. That was hard, but the song itself was so annoying.
The music video was so good, and like the actual song was terrible.
Terrible. Bro had Apu on the ones and twos, bro.
When it said like Onigashima presents, that shit was hard.
That was hard. So next up, man, we got Katakuri. And I'm gonna say easy S tier again. Am I wildin'?
No. You know, it's easy as.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Like his
It's funny though-
backstory was nice. Like he even went through an entire character arc himself. Like just through fighting Luffy. Like this man came out an entirely different person.
I put him in front of Crocodile. But below
I agree.
Akainu and Doflamingo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider
Yeah,
I don't consider Katakuri a villain.
Katakuri versus Sanji is Sanji. bro.
either.
Like he's an antagonist, yeah, sure, but like I
Sanji
guess
is-
if it's like
oh,
the technical terms of a villain, I don't think he's a great villain.
yeah, he's just a great person. Like character, I said great character.
Yeah, he's a great antagonist.
To answer your question, Bobby, there is no Yonko commander being Sanji except for maybe Ben Beckman. So it's not gonna happen.
Listen, Bobby. I think you know the answer.
Bro, Sanji's beating him, bro.
I think you want to like talk about Katakuri and Doflamingo a little about like why we like them.
Ah, yeah, I will. I will go first. I love Cat because Cat came out of nowhere in that arc. Like, they talked about the Sweet Generals a lot, but Cat showing up and just coming with a power that you wouldn't have even expected for One Piece, being able to see the future, but then actually being a cool ass character on top of it, having a great backstory, having the ideology of being the brother that never falls on his back and has never lost a fight before. And his clash of ideologies with Luffy was so good. Like, I loved it. What about you?
Yeah, I love Katakuri, man. He has one of the best devil fruits. I remember when I first saw him too. I was like, this is the character that's I want to see more of. When we first see him pull up to the wedding, and it's like ever since then, you can see him using Future Sight, and it's like, what is that? But yeah, once we see him finally fighting Luffy, one of the best fights in the series.
Definitely top 2 to me.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure once Luffy versus Kaido is animated, everything I'm saying right now it becomes irrelevant. But I have Lucia at 1 and Katakuri at 2.
Do you think Katakuri let him win?
I don't think so. I think that with the amount of respect that he gained for Luffy, letting him win would have been kind of disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't look at someone as an equal and then say, I'm going to just let you win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Luffy did kind of like, not like, he didn't let him win really, but like, because I feel like Katakuri, he in the sense of like he stabbed himself.
Well, yeah, he disadvantaged himself for sure. I give you that 1,000%.
He liked Luffy so much where I feel like Luffy maybe convinced him more of his own philosophy.
I feel that. You think he could have got him back up and kept fighting is what you're saying, but he just didn't even put the effort into it? It's possible, but it was such an epic ending to the fight. Will you come back and try to take down Big Mom? Like, to ask him that question, bro, and then tell him he's seeing far into the future, that was cold.
Too far into the future, strong. Bro, Luffy's so funny, bro. Luffy put on the hat on Katakuri, like he's
Luffy is clashing with people like 20 times his size. It's so funny every time you look at that panel of them standing at each other, staring each other down, and Luffy is like shorter than his knee. And then after the fight, he put the hat on his chest, and the hat is like not even big. Like, it's so small, bro. But that was respect, though. I think that's that's the first person Luffy defeated and respected him after. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say though, because I remember when I first read it, I didn't. The fight was so confusing in some parts because you had Snake Man Luffy, Katakuri's powers were just like he has so many different abilities. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I remember I went to go rewatch it in the anime. Way better in the anime.
Oh, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. When I started reading One Piece manga, it was when they did the fight. I was like watching it. I caught up at the beginning of Whole Cake Island, then I started reading it. And I got to the fight with Luffy versus Katakuri, and I was like, I don't think I'm meant to read manga. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I just know Luffy won.
Katakuri has the best theme song in One Piece.
Bruh, seeing King of Lightning dance to it every single stream kills me. But it's so cold.
So goated, but that sound like a stadium anthem or something like.
Facts.
It's crazy.
Right, I put that up there with like Cell's theme from Dragon Ball Z. I love it.
This one. What about you, Saba?
I really like Katakuri. Like after meeting a majority of Big Mom's like sons and daughters, like he was the most level-headed and the most. I'm not actually a psycho in disguise, and like. His Devil Fruit was cool. Like, just the way he fought. Like, he showed that he could literally fight with hockey. He could fight straight hand to hand. He could fight with weapons. And he was extremely versatile with his Devil Fruit. And he's awakened. Like,
that's another guy that's awakened. When I brought it up.
Conquerors too, right?
Yeah, he was a conqueror.
yeah, he had Conquerors too.
And Cat is old. Cat is 49 years old, is he?
Yeah, I just love because the thing is with his backstory that was so cool too is that it's not really like he I feel like he wasn't really phased when they were bullying him. It was more so like he didn't care really. Is like he was doing it to help Big Mom's perception of her crew, and then like helping his sister out too when she was getting bullied. But I just like Katakuri is just hard. Like his mindset is just so interesting.
Bro, Katakuri being 5 years older than Mihawk is just so wild to think about. Big Ball's crew is crazy.
Yeah,
I definitely think that King was trying to jock Katakuri style, but he just went overboard.
He ain't had the facilities for that, big man.
I was supposed to
With the
say,
weather.
is he going to take over Big Mom? And I think that would be good.
Yeah, I think he will too. Make them actually respectable as a crew.
Because they all respect him the most, too.
Yeah, they love him, except for that little girl. I like Broly. Even after Katakuri lost, she was like, still had so much love and respect for him. I really liked that. That made me like her because she was just so annoying.
Yo,
Doing the art.
what did y'all think when you first saw Katakuri's his smile?
So when he took off the thing, I was like, "What is
Yeah.
wrong with this, bro?" With
I
bro's
thought that
face.
shit was funny.
But it was hard too. The teeth is hard to me. That's what made it look hard.
I don't know. I think it looks better without like how it was before, but yeah.
I like his design though. Like he has one of the coldest. Like when we talk about drip, he's not mentioned enough. You know what I'm saying? The whole leather biker gang fit. You feel me? He's hard
Yeah, especially that first impression of him.
with the big overcoat, bro. Come on, bro.
It's a little like future side eye thing.
Yes, it was like the aura from it. Stop
Yeah.
playing with Cat, bro.
That's so cold.
Facts. I can't even count.
Yeah, you know what though? Like, cause with Cat, I know there's some fans out there, One Piece fans that will, like, dead ass like ride or die Katakuri stands. The only other character like that is like Zoro.
Yeah, it's like the people like treat Future Sight like it's the best thing in the verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about Doflamingo?
I like Dofi. Oh, I didn't try to do that. Hold on, what did I just do? I like Dofi a lot because I think that Dofi's backstory, to me personally, I know people like Momo a lot and Sanji too, but I just think like from top to bottom, he has the best written backstory. When you look at the characters, Rosinante, Law, and him being a former celestial dragon coming down to Earth and being treated like that, and the way
Yeah.
that him and his brother went two separate ways basically because of that. And I like the fact like even though his brother ratted him out, he knew the whole time his brother was a rat. Like, cause he was like
Yeah.
when he left, they didn't run into no more Marines. But it
Mhm.
still felt like it broke his heart when he had to shoot him. And that just made me connect with him as a character so much because he loves his family. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, man, that Doflamingo to me, he's the best villain in One Piece.
Yeah, me too.
And as far as like his writing goes, I would say he's the best written character. Maybe the only other character I could think of is like Odin, but he like written, the way he's written is so cool. Like how you said, going in there with his backstory, and you can already tell like he's already evil. He's already like a twisted person, especially compared to his brother, who's just like a normal guy. But then, and then like that only amplified his insanity, and to see it happen is like just so crazy to see. Like I don't know, man. Like Doflamingo, even like the whole thing with how he what was it like? He shot his own father and then took it back to Mary Jo, and they still didn't let him in. And he saw like the secret treasure and everything. Like, do you know how insane that is, bro? Like that's
Bro,
crazy.
He is
Like,
cold, bro. He is him. Like
he
literally.
really killed his own father.
I'm noticing
Bro.
a trend here. I
He
ain't mean
killed
to
his
cut you
father.
off, Sabo. But if y'all look at all the major post time skip arcs, the villains are like you know what I'm saying, or A tier. If you know,
They get better, yeah.
but people have this weird thing where they say pre time skip was better. I don't know.
Dude,
What'd you say?
I was saying I've seen that too. A lot of people saying on Twitter that pre-time skip is a lot better than post, and I just don't see it.
I think it's just nostalgia.
You know what though?
Just because it was simpler. I feel
The
like.
villains are way better in the post time skip, but because to me, I still love Water 7 the most. So like, I can see what they mean because like from Water 7 to like Marineford is like the best stretch of One Piece to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like Bobby said, pre and post both have their strength. That's a fact. But when I look at the lows of pre compared to the lows of post, yeah, you got Hody Jones and you got not even. I mean, look at our
But
F tier, bro.
The problem is like Morgan was only a villain for like 2 chapters. Like Bellamy, same thing. Like some of these are just there for like a few chapters.
That is
Alvida.
true. That is true. But you know what I'm saying?
Like Hody was there for a minute, bro, and like that when Fishman Island was super hyped.
Yeah.
So it just feels worse to be disappointing like that.
Wapo is there for a bit. Caesar Clown though. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I do think that the highs of post time skip are much better than the high. I mean, fuck, Water 7 to Marineford is just untouchable. I'm not gonna lie. But Wano to what I think we're going forward with next is gonna match it. If I had to just guess with looking
I
at
agree.
what the story's doing,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna match it, honestly.
I agree.
Because you're comparing what is done. Like pre-time skip is done. We're comparing that to post-time skip, what's going on right now.
I mean, you gotta think like we're gonna get Shanks now, Blackbeard, Dragon
Mihawk and Zoro.
fights. Yeah, like the best fights in the series. Just so many reveals. The One Piece.
Yeah, it's
The
definitely gonna be better. Like
Yeah.
like no doubt about it. I think it's better right now, honestly. But like there won't be any doubt about it, I think, going forward.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man. Doflamingo's the GOAT.
fact.
One Piece GOAT.
Yeah,
and
did you
it-
say Sabo?
Yeah, like he might not be the strongest, but I think it just his charisma, his the way that like that he's really controlling everything from behind the scenes. Like everything runs through Doflamingo, and how he said once they defeated him, it's like the whole world is getting crazier and crazier.
I just
Like, he
feel
was
like he's
kind of-
Croc, but way better.
Yeah, way better than Croc. I know. Well, Prince said Croc's the best, but I want to see why he would say it over Doflamingo.
I don't think he said he's gonna make it back. Say he had to dip out. So I guess we'll have to talk about that Friday. But nah, I don't see no
I
scenario.
just don't like Doflamingo's better in every way, like
Right,
every
facts.
single way.
There's no scenario where he's better.
The way he was tied in with Law too, like how you said with the family, how he has the whole like mafia kind of like narcos situation. He's just the hardest villain, bro.
In fact. So yeah, what you got to say, Salvo, about Dofi?
Like, Doflamingo is definitely one of the best villains because no matter what you do throughout his life, I feel like he will always somehow become evil. Because even if they would have stayed in Mary Joyce, like he wouldn't have been like his brother. Like even if his mom would have stayed alive, like he would have became evil regardless.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
that was going to happen. Like one of my favorite moments of him is when they got them all tied up on the wall and he's screaming out and his Conqueror's Haki activating. He's telling them that he will like kill them all and whatnot. It's just like, bro, like you was only like 6 or 7 activating your Conquerors. Like this is insane. Like
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's facts. And like he said, he was bringing that up about Doflamingo just being straight evil, and it's like, because I know some people will say, oh, like, you know, the evil trope of a villain just being naturally pure evil is played out, but I just think that with Doflamingo it works perfectly. Like you don't always have
Like,
to have this kind of like moral good person that's like trying to be good. Like Doflamingo doesn't even think he's good; he just knows that he's evil. But he just rolls with it. But I think that can work, and it works with Doflamingo. It's like it works with certain characters, and Oda really pulled it off well.
That's true. So what's up, Megan?
Yeah.
In the chat, it's all good.
facts.
Just drop a like, man.
It's just like the Joker, bro. The Joker from Batman, like he's just naturally evil, and he doesn't try to act like he's not.
That is
And it
He
true.
works.
knows he is, yeah.
He's insane too. Like it's just that kind of trope. I like it when it's done well.
Yeah, because like I said, everybody doesn't have to have some. I mean, Dofi does have a twisted backstory, but
Like
even if
not
he
everyone
didn't,
is from Naruto.
yeah, that's the thing. That's why I think so many people just like Kaido. Everybody
love
wants
it.
everyone to be Pain.
I love Pain, bro. I love Pain, but not everyone has to be like that.
Right. Like it's just like come on, bro, just chill, bro. Let people be evil. Some people are just bad. You know bad people in
Yeah.
real life, don't you? I'm pretty sure you do.
Exactly.
So going forward, man, we have Big Mom.
Oh, this is a controversial one, huh?
I'm gonna be pretty fan of Big Mom, cause
I'll start this one
while
off if you want.
wedding cake being
Oh, yeah.
screamed for the vast majority of Whole Cake Island was very annoying.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go with B tier.
D.
Damn.
Is that
About you?
high?
Nah, it's not high.
It's low.
Oh, y'all got her low. Okay. I mean, y'all got her higher than that. I mean, bro, I feel like she was the villain, but Carter Curry like stole all of her thunder. Basically, like nobody cared. I mean, people still cared about Big Mom, but Kat was 10 times more interested in Big Mom. But her backstory was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. In the chat, they said it, and I'm thinking, bro, Big Mom has one of the best backstories.
Bro, like I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, she ate him. You know.
Her mom, too.
Megan T says we never actually got to like oppose Big Mom. Well, yeah, that is true. It was Law and Kid this arc. It wasn't like Luffy, and at this point, she don't want to see Luffy, so it's not gonna happen.
Like, it's just the fact that I feel like Big Mom should be an S, not only just because of that Katakuri is, but she's stronger, and her devil fruit. She can bring anything she wants into existence. She rides on a cloud and has a flying sun.
The concept of Totland is amazing.
It's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
But S?
And
Yeah,
Like-
S is pushing it.
Did you watch Whole Cake Island? Did you hear Wedding
I did.
Keiko?
I did. Her backstory is like, but her backstory carries it just alone. Like,
Alright.
she is literally just misguided. Like, if she had the right person, she would be an entirely different person.
She would be
I think
a
I'm
Marine
pretty-
Admiral
I don't-
right now.
At least A. Like,
I mean, I'm fine with A, but S? Oh, that's crazy. I can't do S. If Lucci is A, then Big Mom can be A.
No, yeah, Big Mom is better than Lucci.
What you got, A or S? Well, you don't got S, so
I'll
sure.
meet you in the middle. I'll say A.
That's fine with me.
Because the thing is, like, Big Mom, bro, like, no matter what, yeah, she's like, she has bad moments. The what was it, like, the mothering mode, and like, there's certain things that I hate,
Amnesia, bro.
and it's like, why was she even in Wano? Like, what was the point of her being in Wano?
I'm coming
but-
from Straw Hat's head. Right.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, like, there's bad and low moments, but one thing that I'll always give credit to Big Mom is every time she's on screen, it's entertaining. But like, I'll be laughing, or like just her villain side is like terrifying too, and it's like, bro, Big Mom
Bro.
is crazy too. Like, she's completely insane.
Bro,
So-
when they first showed Big Mom,
Like, when
and she
she's
was
doing
just a
like,
big face. Y'all remember that?
yeah, not yet. And then when
when
she's
she
like,
was skinny riding on that cloud, that was one of her scariest moments.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. She looked famished.
I knew Big Mom was different, bro. When she's doing the hunger pains, and like, she just gobbles up one of her own children,
Bruh.
and I was like, bro, who is this?
But she is scary. I would say she is definitely the menace. There's a difference between menacing and scary. Kaido is the most menacing. She's the scariest villain in One Piece to me personally.
It's like, it's perfect with the whole, how you said, like, the concept of it being like this nice, fun, sweet, like, paradise, but then Big Mom is she's just this lurking monster.
Yeah. It was
just waiting to go off.
it's
Like,
the anime. The anime will make you hate Whole Cake Island. All of that singing we had to go through with Big Mom, bro. Oh my god.
I think that's
the
hilarious.
It's cool. It just feel like, oh my god, can we get this shit?
No, yeah,
over?
that's true. They kept doing it too much.
Right. Like the first time, it settled the stage. When she's singing like regular shit, like, you know, Tea Party or whatever. Then she talking, we're gonna kill this and do that. I'm like, whoa, started tripping. But you know,
I know, man, I love Big Mom, and like the way that she will take all of their souls so they could live there. It's like, it's just like,
and they was
Big Mom
willingly
is-
just doing it.
yeah, like I don't know, man. I think Big Mom she gets a lot of disrespect, and I can see why. Like I can see why with the amnesia, whatever. Like, I don't know, man. When Big Mom is done right, she's one of the best. Like her high moments are really good.
Yeah, for sure. So next up, man, I'm gonna do Orochi before Kaido because let's get him out of here. I'm going D. Oh, I'm going C before Orochi because it was a great plan. I'm not gonna lie. What about y'all?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, but was it his plan though?
It wasn't his plan, but who else would carry it out?
Well, what do you mean? Like it was a great plan?
So bring Kaido and have him backing you, make all these contracts with the world government, and just destroy Wano. Like he wanted to destroy Wano. So instead of just outright destroying Wano, he first milked it for all the resources possible, and then wanted to destroy it after that. Even though he didn't get the chance to do it because he got his head cut off 8 times. He was mad, and he was rightfully mad because he didn't have nothing to do with what happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? So I get why he was upset. Maybe he took it a bit too far, you know. But at the end of the day, he was right to be upset, and he got taken advantage of as a child. But the plan was solid. I mean, he had the strongest creature in the world backing him. So I'm gonna go C. If Spandam is C.
Mm. What about you, Sabo?
Like, dude, I really don't know. I guess a toss up between a C and a D, because yeah, like
If he had the Orochi voice that Tekken did, he'd be A.
I don't know. Like, yeah, probably a D for me, because to me it was the other Kurizumi who pretty much laid the plan out for him, and he just had to carry it out and not mess up. And I'm like, he really wasn't that cold. Like, you had a cold devil fruit and you sucked. Like, you was trash.
That is true. He had a mythical zone devil fruit, and he's so bad.
Yeah, I'm putting him in a D.
We don't even know what that devil fruit could do besides having like 9 lives.
Bro, he probably got so many different powers. Like, you know how Kaido's fruit is a dragon, but he can control clouds and make tornadoes and thunder and shit. He probably could do similar stuff if he wasn't so incompetent.
I think for me, I'm gonna have to go D.
D is fair. Who is he above?
The only reason why I put Spandam up there is just because like he's at least entertaining. And I could at least laugh at him. Like Orochi, bro. I'll tell you this. I could say maybe he's actually a C just for the fact that I've never wanted to see a character die so bad.
Bro, when Kaido cut his head off, I was
yeah,
so
you do
happy.
got a point.
Like he is just like a character that I instantly hated, and it just got worse and worse. There was no redemption. There was no like redeeming quality to him.
He killed Yasue, you know, that was kind of bad, you know.
Yeah, it's like come on, man. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go D. It's fine. Fuck
He's
it.
just so pathetic though. Like, I don't even...
You can put him in a C. Just put him low. Like,
He has to be the worst C or the highest D.
Yeah, at the end of C is fine, I guess, but
Okay. All right. Well, fellas, it was fun, but we've made it to the last one. It is the strongest creature in the world, Kaido himself. We always hit 10 viewers, like double-digit viewers, when we're getting ready to go to the end. I'm like, why is that always? Like and subscribe, fellas. You know what I'm saying? But
they're tuning in for a good one because it's gonna be a good one.
Kaido, go ahead, preach.
Yeah. See, the problem right now isn't like because I know where I would put Kaido, but if we're doing it based off what we already have, Kaido is better than Krog and he's better than Katakuri.
Cat?
And yeah, to me he's better than both, and maybe like even better than Akainu. But I would like honestly like I would put him in A still. Like if it was my list, I would only put like Doflamingo in S.
Bro, we gotta get Croc out of S, bro.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Like Kaido to me is so much better than Croc. Katakuri is like barely above. I mean, it's funny too because did you see that thing of like people talking about like Kaido's just like cool and like he's just a nice fighter and whatever. Like,
Yeah, Sensei.
oh yeah, well yeah, it was
I'm gonna
Sensei.
pull
Yeah,
that tweet up for the chat.
yeah.
Cause
See, and that's the thing, man. Because like I feel
spelled
what he's.
Twitter
I know
wrong.
what he's trying to
Ignore that.
say. I know what he's trying to say. I just think he didn't say it right. Like
That's
he
not.
he didn't really give a fuck about the wording. He just said it, and that's just how he was feeling at the time. But I know what he means, and it's like Kaido is the most entertaining out of all of the characters on this list by far, even more than Doflamingo. Like every time Kaido is on screen, it's one of the best moments every time. Like the first introduction, he jumps off the Sky Island. Then we see him. He one shots Luffy. 10 out of 10 moments, both of those. Next thing you know, like he's fighting Big Mom. He's doing everything. Every time we see Kaido, it's hyped up. It's like how we said, it's raw.
Right.
And it's like, bro, like that's sometimes all you need. And then it's not even just that though, because then I think I don't think it's just that he was a good fighter and like that he was just entertaining. He also has some of the best dialogue in the series. He has one of the best designs. He has the best devil fruit. Like, there's not really much negative that I could say about Kaido. Um, to me, this I don't know how y'all feel, but like to me, Luffy and Kaido is the best fight of Luffy's fights in One Piece. I like it more than the Katakuri fight, more than the other ones. So like, and like people always they hate on the ending, right? Like with like Kaido. But the thing is, like, I don't think that takes away from everything he did. Like,
It doesn't.
he was fighting everybody in Wano and levitating the island the entire time. Like, this dude was the true definition of a conqueror. And see, that's the thing too. Like, as far as the writing goes, he wasn't poorly written. Like, he fits the themes of being a conqueror. He fits the themes perfectly for Luffy to defeat him. And it's just like he has so many interesting dialogue and so many good moments too. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see how people really hate on Kaido.
So where you put him? I need an answer.
I put him in A, but like,
So if we keep everybody in that, so you're gonna have Croc above Kaido.
no. I would put him. See, if we're doing it like that, then he's above Krog.
Or do I need to move Croc down to A
I think we should move Krog down.
and put Kaido at the top of A? I mean, yeah, top of A.
Yeah, because Prince isn't here.
For you.
They're not
for
even
you.
here.
What about you, Sapo?
You can leave Croc there because you nah. Go put Croc back up S. You can put Kaido and Will be S because a lot of people's problems is they literally just want the backstory, and we will eventually get that. Because me personally, I believe you can call me an Ultimate Angel or Dick Rider or whatnot, but I feel like we're gonna get his story more later on because I feel like we would have got revealed on Rocks or somebody earlier that Oda didn't want us to know. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the case. But I really like Kaido because I feel like Kaido, he was a really good villain. Like, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. Like, he was all about breaking people. He wanted to break your spirit. Like, it was cool when we got the intro and we got Kid just sitting there all tied up and whatnot, and Kaido just talking shit, drinking, crying and whatnot. And like, this is dope. And like the way he runs his crew, like everybody in his crew, like they all look up to him, even though he most likely either doesn't know you, or each time he sees you, he either hits you and you go flying, or you just are good enough to where you're in a position like the Tobiropo or King and Queen in them.
Yeah, and that's true. Like, because the thing is with Kaido too is like because I don't think he's poorly written in the fact that I think he's actually well written. Because even though his backstory we saw was so small, and how he said that we want to see more of what happened with Rocks, but I think what we saw it all checks out with his character, and it makes sense. Like, it might not be as grand as what people wanted it to be, but like him being a child weapon of like a how do I say, like a weapon of war at a young age, and then we see his mindset is like survival of the fittest, but this only works for Kaido. Like he's so biased, and it's not really like a good scope of the world because he's naturally just the strongest. So like that's the thing where like Kaido has a really interesting perspective because how he lived his life. Where if someone else had that kind of mentality, it's kind of like it's just like kind of ridiculous that Kaido thinks like that and he knows he can't lose. Um, but as far as like the fighting, man, like every time it was just entertaining. Like turning into a dragon. I remember there was one of my favorite scenes with Kaido is when he I think he eats Luffy and then he like spits him out with a blast breath.
Oh, that's crazy.
I thought that was like the best Kaido like fighting. But he was just like, bro, like this dude. I don't know what happened, but as far as when I remember, people were saying Kaido was like the GOAT for a while there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm gonna just go now. I personally would put him in the probably would be S tier too. Once I mean, I already think he's a S tier villain, but I understand the complaints. I don't necessarily agree with them most of the time, but a more detailed flashback, this, that, whatever. If you know why the flashback isn't detailed, then it's not a true complaint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would also put him in S too. But like, if they really wanted to go off that, he can go in S because he was in Odin's flashback.
That when you look at throughout Wano, we got flashbacks of Kaido from Odin, Big Mom, King,
Yamato.
OT, Yamato, and Kaido himself. Yeah. That's 6 different people. Like, once you put all that together, it's a pretty long flashback.
And bro, he was a menace in all of them.
Literally every single one. And I think the fact that people, I don't know if it's this obsession, like you said earlier, everybody wants people to be pain. Or everybody wants every antagonist to have a sad and depressing backstory to make you feel bad for them and feel sad. That does not fit everyone. It just doesn't.
No, because the thing is, like, people say, like, because if it's depressing or sad, they'll say it's deep. But it doesn't, not everything that's just sad makes it automatically deep. Like, you can have things that are deep that are not sad.
Right. So, I love Kaido. And since I'm glad you brought up that tweet, I'm going to pull this up. Sensei said, fuck all that backstory shit and narrative shit y'all talking about. I like characters based on how cool they are, how raw they are on panel, how strong they are, and how excited I get to see them. Kaido was him. He was a menace, and I love him. And I 1,000% get where he's coming from and agree with that. Like, excuse me, like y'all said, he could have maybe worded it a bit better, saying forget all the backstory and narrative stuff, because saying that makes it seem as if Kaido has no true purpose in the narrative of the story, which he does. He has a huge purpose. So that's eliminating that, and like he's getting ate up in replies by people who got mid shows for their Abby. So I'm not even trying to hear what they talking about. But people, like, the questions that people have for Kaido are questions that 9 times out of 10 are going to be answered in the Rock's flashback, or were already answered ambiguously, like why he was in Wano. We know why. Jack found whatever was going on with Pluto and reported that back to Kaido. Pluton, whatever. That's the reason why he's in Kaido. I mean, Wano.
Yeah, I agree. I guess we just needed confirmation, but it's pretty much like we could figure it out.
Yeah, it's like, he's pretty much like spelled it out for us. We want to be able to connect with the character. The lack of backstory or clear goal makes it hard to do that.
I remember when we.
No, you go ahead.
I remember when we. What was it? It was like during the Raid Gonna Fail time. Now, this isn't. I don't think Moore's ever said this, but it was like a lot of people that wanted the Raid to fail be like, Kaido isn't a good villain. He's not. He never did anything. Hey, bro, like he was holding up Momo by the neck, like beating the shit out of him in the anime, just talking trash to his face, giving him a black eye. He really. I remember there was another too where he chained up Yamato. He couldn't even bluff because of how insane he was.
She literally was surprised when Luffy destroyed it and it actually exploded.
And then exploded like that. Do you know how crazy he is?
Like, come on, bro. And I would get the hold up. Shimosuke Mills in chat say we just want to be able to connect with the character. The lack of backstory or clear goal makes it hard to do that. who are your? Give me the best villains in One Piece, and tell me how you connect with them, please. I would love to hear it.
It's like the Croc thing, right? Like Croc has no backstory.
Literally, no backstory. Whitebeard and Marineford, zero backstory.
Croc
Shorter
doesn't need
than
it.
Kaido's.
Yeah, exactly. But not every character. Like, I don't think your character needs to have a backstory. Like, this is like a kind of a random comparison, but I don't know if you ever saw Last Airbender.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Come on.
But my favorite character is my second favorite character is Toph. But like, she has really no development, bro. Like, and like her backstory is like cool or whatever, but it's like her character is just dope because of how she is. You see what I'm saying? So
I get that. And it's just like when people say Luffy has no character development. That's an argument that can be made if Luffy was in a position where he needed to have like crazy character development, like go through crazy stuff like someone like Naruto or something like that.
and the thing is too, like, with Kaido, I don't know, you don't really need to connect with him.
He is the strongest and most brutal pirate we've met. Some sad backstory did not need to validate that. Growing up what he did and having the ideology that he had makes 1,000% perfect sense. He grew up working for a country that was making him work for the Celestial Dragons or whatever, the Marines or whatever. And his whole mind, like, why do I have to do this? They can't beat me up. Why do I have to do this? And he branched off and created the strongest pirate crew in his eyes. I mean, Big Mom is debatable, but because he feels like strength rules all, he created whatever the word who you will use, the strongest rises to the top. He based that off of his whole childhood, thinking that the strongest person should be at the top. His whole thing, teaming up with Big Mom, was that we are going to be the strongest. We are going to become the king with a pirate king, even though they was probably going to betray each other. But it's strength. Kaido is the embodiment of strength, and I don't see how he didn't accomplish that in that arc, telling us how he was the embodiment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's crazy too because I remember, like, he is really the embodiment of strength. At the same time, I remember there was one chapter where I started to not sympathize, but I kind of like fell for him, bro. It's like when Luffy got distracted. Like, I kind of felt like some kind of like empathy for Kaido that he never gets his fight.
Bruh, facts. He was literally he was so mad because he was not going to be able to properly finish his fight. He finally had fun for the first time in 20 years, and somebody interrupted it. He got a cheap shot.
So how can you? That means that Oda was doing something right as far as the writing, where we cared about Kaido at least to a certain level.
No, it's like to just act like he just was like this piece of shit written character. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, what was y'all reading?
And he conquered Wano too. Like let's not like act like his backstory wasn't important for his character.
Bro, when you read it with some type of agenda, I was saying this earlier in the space about we was talking about Kaido as a character. That's crazy. When you go, if I'm reading something and somebody tells me to expect this, the whole time I'm going to be expecting it. So everything that happens, I'm going to brush it off. People were saying Wano had no tensions or no stakes. So
That's cap.
And that the raid was going to end.
Wano.
So every time Luffy loses to Kaido, we like, oh, is this going to be it? And Luffy get back up like, nah, that was lame. Like, you're ignoring how important what is happening is how it is because you're expecting something so crazy and far-fetched to happen. It makes you disappointed in what comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I'll have to make a whole video on this one day. I feel like really passionate about this because, like, even like the thing of like the big punch, right? It's like yo, that shit is wild to me because Luffy's finisher on Kaido is the best one in the series. It's at least like one of the best ones.
Bro, it was an island-sized punch, like
and I
bigger
don't
than
think people
Onigashima.
really like understand because I didn't understand it for a while, like the whole Haki shit. But when you really understand what Luffy did with Conqueror's Haki, with that big of a size, like I asked this in the group chat the other day, like who could, bro? I'm pretty sure Luffy could one-shot so many people with that attack.
No doubt about it. That, bro, do y'all know how big Onigashima was compared to? I think Onigashima was like 5 times, like even more than that, bigger than Marineford.
Yeah,
Luffy
and
bringing
Conqueror's
that punch down on Marineford would destroy everything in the arc, leave it in dust, bro. You feel me? Like that's how strong that
Yeah.
attack was.
And
I
so, like,
guess it's the big punch thing, but I guess. Go
but
ahead,
yeah,
my
like
bad.
it's a big punch, but to reduce it to that is wild to me.
Like you're ignoring all of the training for Rio, the fact that he used advanced conquerors haki, and the fact that he
Yeah.
was awakened and just saying it's a big punch. Like, yeah, it was a big punch, but
Like,
you're
they
ignoring everything else, bro.
Bro, they dead ass like it's like a Gear 3 punch.
You feel me? Like,
Like,
Yeah.
come
that
on,
shit
bro.
is so annoying, bro.
Let's be for real,
Like-
bro. That's just hating. Shima
That,
Sugimura
shit,
said we have
that
a,
shit was crazy, bro. I never seen anything like that.
how has Luffy ever defeated a villain, bro? Like, people said it would have been good if he would have did the lightning. If Kaido, a dragon that can literally control thunder clouds and lightning and all this, would have died by a lightning strike, I would have dropped One Piece. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the people who dislike Kaido because of his backstory are also the people who wanted Kaido to win and the raid to fail, and they were hanging on to that.
Yeah. What do you think about well, this guy said Doflamingo, we talk about his backstory. And it's like, yeah, but I do think Doflamingo is better than Kaido.
Yeah, Doflamingo is a better character, Kaido, but
Yeah.
to act like we don't have a clear goal. Kaido's goal
But
was
to act like
become the
Kaido
king of
is
pirates. Like,
this mid character that didn't take on everyone in Wano is just, bro, it's annoying.
Doflamingo occupied Dressrosa for like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was like he's going to actually accomplish from that? He
That's
didn't want to be
another-
the king of pirates, did he?
No,
Right.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did.
He was just occupying Dressrosa. He had a goal, which was, I guess, to make money working for Kaido. But as far as a clear goal, all of the Yonko want to be the king of pirates, right?
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong? Like, what is Big
And-
Mom's
and-
clear goal?
and the fact that Doflamingo has a better backstory, it is one of the reasons why he's better. But there's some, like, you could argue some reasons why Kaido is better, but it's just Doflamingo's just better overall to me.
Yeah,
Like
for
this dude said, what is it? Oh, he said you could really feel the strength and ferocity in the panels of Kaido swinging his club. Bro, the way Kaido fights, like when he charges up his Thunder Baguas, especially in the anime too, it's just so clean, bro. Like I remember when I first seen the Thunder Bagua, that shit was crazy.
Why is Laugh Tale so funny? Why is it? Bro, he wanted to fight. Bro, Kaido had so much.
He's the best fighting style.
The way he hit Luffy when he quote unquote killed him, that attack looked like it hurt so bad, bro.
Yeah. No, Kaido's a beast, man.
Big Ron
When
wanted
Kaido
all
and
races
Luffy
to be
first
equal
met.
and be able to sit at the same table.
So where
Big
do you guys put Kaido? Like where would you rank him after Doflamingo?
Like if Dofi is a 10, what number ranking would I give Kaido?
Or just like where in here, like would you put him above Akainu or below or
I mean, I think Akainu was kind of like a hybrid, as in will probably be better than what he is now. Like we already have him at the S, but I think he's still gonna be better than what he is now. So I mean, in the end, Akainu is probably gonna be better than Kaido. But right now, I put Kaido above him.
yeah. But you never know, man. Seeing Kaido in the God Valley incident might boost him too.
That's true. Like I said, he's in the will probably be S tier, but without that, he's a borderline S tier character. Without it, so let's say in the event that we get the full God Valley flashback, where he's a princess pirate, he leaves and goes to Wano or whatever. He came. Big Mom's clear goal is for everyone to see eye to eye. How is that? All right. So Kaido's clear goal was to create the strongest pirate crew and become the king of pirates. Is that not valid?
He said he wanted a pirate paradise too.
That too. The new Onigashima project. Like we got his goal. Y'all just I don't know what y'all wanted it to be.
He wanted a war too, a world war.
Like we got his goal. Like Big Mom's goal being all races to be equal is very
Okay, so let me ask you this.
misleading.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is.
Like she does, but forcing them under your hand, like I don't know. Now come on. But what
Big
you was
Mom-
about to say?
I was gonna say, with Kaido too, it's like I never seen because I remember when the Kaido backstory came out, I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, so Kaido's just this this savage who hates celestial dragons." It's like, when was it a negative thing to hate celestial dragons?
You
Like,
feel me? Like,
how's it
come
a
on.
bad thing?
Bro, Kaido's whole thing is just the embodiment of strength. Like I said, his backstory, I mean, his goal is over the place, but all of it is loosely aligned. I'm not, and like I said, Shimasuke Mills, I'm not trying to argue with you and, like, you know, discredit everything you're saying, because you're saying valid points. I'm just telling you my interpretation. From what we got in this arc, his goal was to become the strongest in the world and become the king of pirates. He was already the strongest in the world, and to build the ultimate pirate crew, create a pirate paradise, and all of that was hinted at and showed in Wano. You know what I'm saying? Like, no Yonko, every Yonko has the same goal, which is to be king of the pirates. You have to get the poneglyphs to do so. So, but other things is just ideology thing. Like, Big Mom wanted everyone to sit at the same table. That's not a real goal. That's just an ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has Thailand.
Yeah.
And Blackbeard wants to do whatever evil stuff he's trying to do.
I will say one bad thing for Kaido is like, how in all this time you didn't like get Pluton, bro? Like,
that is true.
I don't get that.
Like, Jack knew it was down there.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Well, okay, I want to say Jack knew Pluton was there, but he knew that there was a whole different ancient city under there.
Yeah.
Was it like clearly expressed that they knew it was Pluton?
I don't know, but I just feel like you should figure that out within that time span.
But Jack can't swim.
Yeah, but
is it because he can communicate with the fish?
Maybe, yeah.
That's weird.
Or maybe he could swim before. Like, maybe he didn't have his devil fruit at that time. I don't know.
Creating fake giants is working towards the goal of having everyone being able to sit at the table with you. Like, be for real.
Bro, I'll be honest, like, Big Mom, like, her goal is, like, kind of weird. Because, no, her backstory is one of the best.
It's definitely the best. Like, I'm just saying, like, to say my goal is to have everyone sitting at the same table, you just want to rule over an island where everyone lives there, bro. Like, that is your true goal. Your ideology might be, you might have a twisted thought process that makes you think what you're doing is right. But is that like a real goal? If Big Mom accomplishes that, is her character complete? Like, if Lola marries the Giants and she gets Loki, is her character just complete then?
No, it's not. Because she still has a lot of, with Big Mom, it's a lot of psychological things she has to face.
Yeah, exactly. And she still wants to become the king of the pirates. That is her ultimate goal. That might be her goal for Thailand, but overall her goal, just like every other major player as far as a pirate goes, is to become the king of the pirates. Everyone just has different ideologies that they follow. Like, Kaido's is being the strongest and creating the strongest crew. And somebody said in the chat, I'm not fitting to pronounce that, but somebody said what it was in the chat, we're the strongest rise to the top. It's just the embodiment of strength. Big Mom is the twisted psychological like character. Like, she's deluded herself into thinking what she's doing is right.
Yeah, and she's this Alice in Wonderland kind of like weird acid world trippy place. But the thing too with Kaido is like, bro, like, you know what I always think about is, who else can say they lost to Joy Boy? The only L they took.
His only goal, and that's one of his goals, to fight Joy Boy.
Like, yo,
he awakened Joy Boy himself.
He fought with Joy Boy. That's his goal. How you said he always wanted to fight Joy Boy.
Like, he has a lot of goals, and all of them are related to strength. And he has the title as the world's strongest creature. So we know Kaido as a character is the embodiment of strength.
He would always bring up Joy Boy, and then we seen him fight Joy Boy at the end. And he even admitted that Luffy was Joy Boy when he said, like, he saw that little flashback of, like, Joy Boy's going to be the one that defeats me. It's like, because do you remember when we saw Kaido too, and he's having so much fun fighting Luffy when
bruh, yeah.
It's like, bro, like, you could see that he's finally having the time of his life, for how long he never fought anyone like that since Odin. Maybe, I mean, do you think he fought Shanks?
I think at one point he's definitely fought Shanks. I mean, a lot of people like to say they don't think Shanks fought him before Marineford because Shanks had no scratches, but We just met
Yeah.
Kaido.
I think it was
and
just
we,
a Conqueror's battle.
yeah, we just met Kaido, bro. We know Kaido is not like at the very least when they first met each other, there was some kind of skirmish. Kaido is not finna just be like, "Oh, okay, good point, Shanks. I'm finna go back to Wano." It's not. It's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? This is Kaido.
Yeah, and he would have to know that too from fighting him just to put him in the top list.
Right. He can't just. He's not just because if that's the case, then Mihawk would also be there. And I'm just being realistic. Mihawk is probably right under Shanks, if not equal. So for
Yeah.
Shanks to be on the list, Mihawk has to be there, but he didn't have him there because he probably hasn't fought Mihawk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I'll put Kaido ahead of Croc, ahead of Katakuri,
I put him in a
And-
Croc, not Cat yet.
and then like Akainu is like close with. I don't know who I would pick, but
I just think the fact that Akainu killed Ace, that's such a heavy thing. Like, you know, we look at all these other villains, they might have killed somebody. But Ace, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
I mean, Kaido killed Odin.
Yeah, he did do that. Damn, man, Odin was one of the best.
He
characters
killed
in One
Toki
Piece.
too, bro. He killed all
Bro,
the
who cares
wall
about
guys.
Toki. We got Hiyori. That's Toki 2.0.
And that too, bro. Like he was also with the Rochi. Like he made Wano a hellhole.
You definitely did. He definitely ruined that
He
country.
ruined their lives with the smiles, with everything. So
No,
that makes you a good villain in my eyes.
I one complaint was like acknowledged by Kaido is like, I guess we didn't know like why was he so obsessed with Joy Boy, but like I said, I feel like if Oda was to show us that, that would be rocks. So that's gonna come with the rock stuff. So I can't just use that against Kaido, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm gonna say is like, or is this Joy Boy?
I think so too. I like that video. That video was fine.
But even if it's not, it's like, because the same thing with Wano too. Like, we don't know everything about Wano and Pluton, and we're gonna find it out when we get to Laugh Tale, because that's when Odin said he found out the truth about Wano.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with these things, Oda might be saving it for Laugh Tale.
And I feel like well,
With Joy Boy.
my personal theory is that just like if you look at Norse mythology, the gods who I think would be the celestial dragons basically killed the giant to create the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that when like with so many ties with Norse mythology in One Piece, when Luffy finds the One Piece, he will bring forward One Piece's version of Ragnarok. I'm gonna make a full video to describe like all the different things. Shanks is a major part of that because he's obviously the god of war, Tyr, who is like balanced before anything. He's red haired, and he gave his arm to a fucking wolf. Like he sacrificed his hand.
Yeah.
So I think that the One Piece is just gonna bring forth Ragnarok, and when we get all those stories, it's gonna give us a lot of loose ends being tied up. So I can't wait for that. But
Yeah.
that being said, man, Sabo, you got anything before we end Kaido and end the stream as well?
Nah, y'all pretty much hit everything.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fire, man. When I put it out, I hope it go crazy.
No, I can see that happening, yeah. Or at least if it's based off of it.
Yeah. So sorry about that long.
Like, Kaido tangent, bro. I'm telling you, I want to make a video on this one day. I'm making a lot of videos right now. One of them is like a Wano video, which is gonna be long, like a review. But I do want to talk about Kaido in that because I don't know, man. I just feel like he gets a lot of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I do too. And I like I said, there's no such thing as if it's your opinion, bro, that's your opinion. But the what really annoys me is when somebody offers an opinion and you try to like explain it and then you're just Otis Angel because you disagree with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Let's just be adults here and talk. If you just said some dumb shit, you said some dumb shit, bro. But like I said, Shimosuke Mills, I'm not trying to discredit you or nothing like that. What you're saying is 100% valid. I just think that we were given these answers, but it was much more vague than other characters. But I agree with you. That vagueness was an issue. It should have been clear cut for sure.
Yeah. You know what? If someone in the chat want to like talk to me about Kaido and why he's not a good character? Because I actually do legitimately want to hear like what they think,
I mean,
the reasoning behind it.
I can tell
'Cause
you
I-
problems with Kaido, but I cannot tell you why he is not a good character. That's just taking it way overboard to just say he's not a good character. Like if he is a S tier character from the first moment we meet him to right when he has a flashback which you didn't like, and that ruins him 1,000% as a character, that's wild to me.
No, yeah, that's true. I don't get that. That's
But-
like,
Don't make
bro.
no
Like,
sense.
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it don't make no sense.
And it's like, to me, it's like, bro, NL had no backstory whatsoever. Like these characters that people love,
None. Lucha had no real.
Lucha had like
backstory.
such an average backstory,
It
bro.
was
Like,
just he's a child murderer, and he was
Kaido's so much better than
yeah,
both.
like facts. The people that tell you those are amazing characters, but say Kaido is shit. Like that's so backwards to me. If you're gonna have that opinion, then keep it consistent for all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, Blackbeard. I mean, Blackbeard has some decent backstory, but he hasn't really done much.
And
And that's
obviously
why I
we can
said,
get more.
for me,
But
that's why I said, for me, Blackbeard is an A for now. I know he'll be the best at the end, but
that's we don't
That's
even have
what's-
an Akino backstory at all. Like nothing at all.
yeah, exactly. And I kind of get it though. It's like, well, if it's not in Wano, then when? Because it's like, is Kaido dead now? Like, what's going on with that? But
I don't know.
I understand. I just don't think it's like the necessary thing for him to be good or trash.
That's the thing. If it's not in Wano, then when? But we got Marineford, and how much have we learned about Whitebeard since Marineford?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
So much.
I'm telling you, bro, it's what the Oni race.
Yeah, that's why I think when I say
It's
the
what
Ragnarok
rocks.
theory,
Yeah,
I think the Oni will be the giants that that Odin and Thor killed, or Odin's giants killed, will be the Oni race, and they were the ones that like led to the gods being the celestial dragons taking over the world. You know what I'm saying? Basically, yeah, I'm gonna flesh it out for the video. So yeah, we can go ahead and wrap up, man. This was a fun stream. I loved it. Not gonna lie, a lot of fun, a lot of engagement from the chat. Shout out to y'all for watching and tuning in, man. That means a lot to us. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We kind of dropped at the end, but that's because people know we finna end the stream. So I'm gonna let y'all boys, do a quick outro and we go ahead and get out of here. So preach, talk to them.
yeah. You can find me at Marshall B Preach. I want to start doing some new things. Maybe start live streaming eventually once I get everything figured out. I've never streamed before in my life, so I do want to do it eventually. But for now, it's just going to be dropping videos. Got a lot of dope content planned, and hope you tune in. But yeah, it's been a fun stream.
All right, Sabo.
Yo, I'm Sabo. You can catch me at @full_Sabo on Twitter. This was a really good stream. I felt like we had a really reasonable tier list, and make sure y'all go ahead, drop a subscribe, and make sure y'all subscribe to these boys too, because they put out some good content.
Yeah, when I do once every 3 months, I definitely. But nah, Preacher Prince definitely subscribe to them, bro. Like for sure. And I go ahead and wrap it off, man. I'm Majin Crow on Twitter, Sabo over Ace. That's facts. Majin Crow Twitter, man. You can find me. I do a lot. I rap. I make One Piece stuff. Just tap in. You feel me? We're so thankful that y'all watch this stream. It's gonna go live. If you're watching this while it's as a video, thank you for making it this far. And just subscribe, like I said. Help us keep growing, and that's it, man. OPU, we do. Shout out to Zane and JJ.